Okay, are we live? Are we good? How's everyone doing? Welcome in. How are we doing? Adamant, Dwayne, Vancouver, Tyler, Tessa, Shaq Hyman with a huge 3-point night tonight. Oh, I hope so, Tessa. Taylor King, Hyman's a goddamn absolute beauty. Agreed. Lion T, welcome in. Always a pleasure, Lion T. Yo, what's up, Zach? What's up, Erica? What's up, Lenton? How are we all feeling? How are we feeling? Nervous? Excited? Bit of both? Oh, not a whole lot's up with me, Erica. Did I watch the Rangers and Canes game? I did. Epic collapse for the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. Epic collapse. Nervous? Nervous, Taylor? Yeah. Should be another good game tonight. I agree, Vancouver. I agree. It's going to be a good game. Good luck. I'm happy that you've chosen my stream to hang out in. Obviously, if the Canucks get ahead here, I expect some trash talking from the Nucks fans, so I am mentally and physically prepared for that. Tulsky next Edmonton GM. You think Tulsky will leave Carolina? I don't know how Carolina, like on paper, that team probably should have at least been in a cup final at some point over the last 10 years, but they just can't seem to get over that hump. A bit of both, Jordan, a bit of both. Their defense kind of collapsed in the third, trying to hold on to the lead, just kind of like the Oilers. Instead of pushing the pace, they were hanging back, and then their goaltending also failed them. Anderson, there's a couple goals that Anderson gave up where it was not good. Turned 41 yesterday, lifelong Oily fan. Yo, happy belated birthday, Taylor. Can't make it to the stream today. Flying to Vancouver tonight. Yo, Mr. NHL, have a safe flight. Yo, what's up, Dakota? Welcome back. Please, Canucks, says Humraj, 37. Yeah, this is a big one. Whoever goes up 3-2 in this series, huge advantage here. Ekholm, Kane, and Draisaitl miss skate for maintenance. Yeah, they are all playing tonight, though. Same lineup as Tuesday, apparently. Let's go, Oil. Says Ghosty Ghost. I am buzzing right now. My leg is shaking like crazy. All right, I'll just block that guy. Hope third line can contribute. And with Perry's birthday. Is it Corey Perry's birthday? Birthday goal? I hope so. Nurse and Cece are back together on D, I heard. I hope not. I really hope that Knobloch is not putting them back together. I'm just him. Welcome in. Screaming no. Hello, Austin. How's it going? I have faith and hope the Oilers win this series. I hope so too, Colby. I hope so too. Yo, what's up, Kana? Will I stream the game? No, I can't actually show any footage on stream. This is a reaction and play-by-play stream. It's Perry's 39th birthday. You know what? Let's get a birthday goal. Birthday strength for Corey Perry. Making a custom league in NHL 24. I love that, Borealis. I predicted Kreider getting a Hattie, and right when he got the goal, I said they're buzzing. They're going to get a goal right now. Hopefully, I can predict the Oilers winning. I hope so, Adamant. I hope so. Buy a lottery ticket if they do. Are we going 11-7? I haven't seen yet. The players haven't come out on the ice yet, so... Yo, what's up? I'm just him. Hello, Austin. Remember me as a big fan? Yeah, I remember you. Welcome back. Is it true that Ken Holland is going to Columbus? I saw that reported that he's considering it. There's some rumors floating around that Ken Holland will go to Columbus. It's him. You get in a team in the league. What city is getting a team and what's their name? Give a team to Saskatoon. And I don't know what I'd call them. The Saskatoon Storm. Call them that. The Saskatoon Berries. Players are heading onto the ice. That crowd is going insane. Rest in peace, Dutchy. Let's win one for our boy tonight. Absolutely. I will cheers to that. Darren Tocchet, man. What a legend. What a legend. Every morning before school, I'd have Sports Center up on the TV getting ready. He was the voice of Sports Center and sports highlights for me growing up. McDavid's going to have a good game, trust me. He's due to produce just a little bit more. Yes, he had a 4-point game in game 2, but I feel like we haven't even seen peak McDavid right now. We're seeing peak Draisaitl. Draisaitl is finding a way to, take over games. I don't think we've truly seen McDavid take over a game yet. Not in this series, at least. And that's a testament to Vancouver's defensive play. They've done a really good job at, for the most part, neutralizing him. I'm going to be watching Perry tonight. I think him and McLeod will be great. I hope so, Adamant. I hope so. I wish Saskatchewan could have an NHL team because Saskatchewan produces the best NHL players. Yeah, there's a lot of good players in Saskatchewan or have come from Saskatchewan. What happened to Darren Tocchet in Dakota? He passed away today. I know he had been fighting cancer for a while, so Dry is a beast, second most points per game in the playoffs all time. Yeah, and he has an opportunity. I think he'll become the third fastest player to 100 points in the playoffs when he reaches it. We need to get to Artur Shilov's quick. I agree. Dry's putting up Gretzky numbers. He is. All right, they're about to sing the anthem, so I'll take my hat off here. Don't mind how nasty and messy my hair looks. The Saskatoon Storm. Yeah, that's what I'd call them. Saskatchewan has some of the best storm chasing terrain, and they get some of the best thunderstorms in Canada. So I would call them the Saskatoon Storm. Anthem's playing right now. Yep. I remember Dutch with Perry Solkowski on ITV in Edmonton. Super funny duo. Yeah, I've heard stories. My dad has told me a bunch about that. Let's go. Oilers win this game. Lead the series 3-2 from Red Deer. Yo, Jared, welcome back. I think you were in here the other day. I'm also from Red Deer, so represent. I love that. The Canucks Swede line, you think they'll match up against McDavid or Dry? It'll be interesting to see the adjustments that Rick Tocchet has made. He definitely wasn't happy after game 4. So, Bouchard another game winner. Oh, man, I'd love it. He's going to get paid. Whoever wins this game will win the series. That's pretty likely, yeah. Pettersson's going to show up in this game. I'm almost positive. I mean, Pettersson's due too, right? Great to see successful Red Deer boys. Absolutely. Well, they have Kirk McLean hyping the crowd up. What's my take on Pettersson? I don't know if he's hurt. He's definitely not playing at a level that I'm used to seeing him. Game is starting. I will be closing the chat down until there's a whistle, all right? So, as soon as there's a whistle, I will bring chat back up. I just have to make sure that the clock is going to be... let's see. I have to make sure that the clock is going to be synchronized here. He looked disengaged in the media, did he? All right, puck is dropped. So the Miller line goes up against the McDavid line. Sheloves throws the puck around. Hyman throws it towards the net. The Oilers looking to get a quick start. Here's Nugent Hopkins missed the net. Hyman battles for it against Soucy. Here's McDavid. He leaves it. Soucy, he'll play it around. And Vancouver gets it out. Almost a 2-on-1. That could be offside. Oh, and Suter hit Calvin Pickard. There's going to be a penalty on Vancouver. McDavid's going to skate it into the Canucks zone. Early power play for Edmonton. Here's McDavid with a shot. And he misses the net. Bouchard will leave it. Puck goes all the way around. Vancouver will touch it. And the Oilers will get a power play right away. I think it was Pius Suter skated into Pickard. So Oilers have an early power play, an opportunity to take an early lead in Game 5. So Bouchard got caught, Miller tried to make a pass, and then Soucy drove into Pickard. So that is a goaltender interference penalty on Pius Suter. Edmonton's lethal power play gets an opportunity to go to work here. Rick Tocchet doesn't look happy. Oilers power play is at 46.7% in the playoffs. Face off. It's won by Edmonton, but they don't come up with possession, and it is shot down the ice. Puck comes to Calvin Pickard. He'll leave it. Here's Bouchard. He'll skate it up through his own end into the neutral zone. Throws it across to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will reverse to Bouchard at the point. McDavid will bring it in. Here's McDavid. Throws it across to Draisaitl and just missed. And here's Bouchard now. He'll feed it to Nugent Hopkins on the right boards. Nugent Hopkins to Connor McDavid. McDavid's looking for an option. Gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot, and that puck deflects high and wide. Oh, and Draisaitl's hit hard into the boards. Bouchard does not keep the puck in. That is knocked out. And McDavid will skate it back into the Canucks end. He gets around his check. Here comes McDavid. Tries to center it into the slot. It's in the slot area. Here's Bouchard now. Leaves it for McDavid on the left side. McDavid hits the post. Bouchard throws it across. Looking for McDavid. Couldn't find him. Hyman battles for it. Vancouver does not clear. Here's a pass to Draisaitl now. Here's Draisaitl. Aggressive penalty killing by the Canucks. McDavid will grab it. He feeds it to Bouchard, to Draisaitl. And here's Kane, and Draisaitl misses a one-timer. Here's Bouchard now to McDavid. McDavid in front of Hyman, and he just couldn't bury it. Draisaitl leaves it for McDavid. McDavid circles. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking for an option. Still looking for an option. Throws it towards the net, and Shelovs makes the save. Well, Edmonton, a couple opportunities to... Oh, yeah, Zadorov hit Draisaitl hard there. Couple opportunities. I like McDavid throwing it towards the net, and he hit the crossbar. So the second unit will come out for the Oilers now. Credit to the Canucks penalty kill there. They didn't allow Edmonton to, I think, get the look they were looking for. Vancouver wins the draw. They will dump it deep into the Oilers zone, and that'll pretty much kill the rest of the penalty to Suter. Here's McLeod now. He'll skate up the ice. Leaves it for Darnell Nurse. Darnell Nurse will put it in deep. Whoa! They called icing. There's no way. That's not icing, in my opinion. Oh, I'm at work. Oh, no. I'm surprised that they called that icing. It looked like McLeod was beating that puck, but a bit of a scrum. But I think cooler heads will prevail here. This is the best I've seen Bouchard on the power play. Yeah, he's been phenomenal. Defensive zone draw. Vancouver wins it. Here's a shot towards the net, and Pickard will blocker that away. And here's Desharnais takes a hit from Lindholm. Darnell Nurse now. He'll wait for reinforcements. Give it to Desharnais. Desharnais with an outlet. It's deflected in by Kane. McLeod will grab it. Here's Ryan McLeod. Feeds it to the point. Here's a shot. It's in front. Where is it? And Shelovs has it covered up. I think McDavid's injured. I don't know if he's injured. I just think the Vancouver Canucks have been really good at neutralizing him. Kane loves chirping. Yeah, he's good at it. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking Coors Original. I got some beers tonight. Rick Tocchet giving some support to some of his guys. I feel like Rick Tocchet would be a coach that I would just like run through a wall for. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. It's won by the Canucks. They're going to skate it up. Here comes Podkolzin. He'll beat CC wide. CC will try and battle. Podkolzin feeds it around, but Derek Ryan will grab it. Ryan with a high flip out. It's gloved ahead by the Canucks, but it's knocked into their end. But they do come up with possession. Janmark battles along the wall in the neutral zone. Here come the Canucks now. Here's Cole. He'll stop up at the blue line. He feeds it in. And Connor Brown does get the puck out. And Connor Brown struggling to get that puck in deep. Here's Kulak with a shot towards the net, and that hits someone. Oh, and here's Janmark. Janmark! Oh, he almost hit Kulak for a tap-in on the back door. Good defensive play there. Here's Cole. Can't make a play. Draisaitl keeps it in. Here's Draisaitl. He's going to wait. Here's Vinny Desharnais. Puts it down low. Here's Kane. Puck comes to the point. Draisaitl on his backhand. Leaves it for Desharnais. Puts it around. And then Kane doesn't get the puck. Here's Nurse. Throws it towards the net. And that goes wide. And Desharnais doesn't quite keep it in. And here comes Dylan Holloway now. Holloway with speed. Leaves it for Kane. Kane in front of Holloway. And Kane now tries a backhander. Wrap around and he can't get it there. Here's Desharnais. Feeds it deep. Draisaitl. And here's a shot. And he scores. Evander Kane makes it 1-0 Edmonton Oilers. Let's go, baby. 1-0 Edmonton. All right. I will get rid of that. The Oilers with a 1-0 lead. A terrific cycling by that second line. And here's McDavid now with a ton of speed. McDavid tries to put it in front, and he can't. Here's Ekholm to McDavid. Oilers are buzzing. McDavid tries to feed Nugent Hopkins. Can't quite get him. And Bouchard tries to keep it in. He loses his pinch. Vancouver will bring it in. Here's Soucy now for the Canucks. Puts it around. McDavid plays it back. Nugent Hopkins. He'll reverse. Matthias Ekholm up into the neutral zone. It's left for Connor McDavid. He'll skate it in, looking for an option. And it's intercepted. Vancouver will grab it. Edmonton will grab it back, though. Here's Bouchard. The Oilers will make a quick change. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard looking for a pass. Oh, and Bouchard threw it up the middle, but... Oh, and this is offside on Edmonton. What are the three team colors for your team? Purple, blue, and like white. Gotta compose myself. I'll catch up on the live chat as soon as there's a commercial break. Kulak, he's going to dump this puck in deep. Hughes puts it around. And Canucks will skate it out of trouble here. Through the neutral zone. Here's Hughes now on the left side. Throws it towards the net, and that puck deflects high and out of play. If the Oilers go up 3-0, I'm done for another 10 years. Listen, there's no lead is safe in this series, especially against Vancouver. But I am happy with the, the Oilers start. They're moving their feet. Defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Just waiting for that puck to drop. And here's Foegele. Gives it to Kulak behind his net. Kulak throws it up the middle. Tries to find Derek Ryan. That's going to miss, and that's going to be an icing call. No lead is safe in the NHL. No lead has been safe at all in the NHL this year. Doesn't matter what team it is. Every team has given up some big leads. Another defensive zone draw for the Oilers. It's won by Vancouver. Here's Hughes. Hughes is going to spin, put it down low. I don't know who went down for Edmonton. Looked like Kulak. Here's Pettersson now. Pettersson. Wraparound attempt. It's in the crease area. Pettersson again. He tries to find his centering pass. And they can't quite get it there. Now Foegele is going to skate it through. And here's a outlet. Here's Höglander for the Canucks. He's rubbed out by Holloway. Puck will go around. Draisaitl will play it to Ceci. Here's Ceci. We'll get it up into the neutral zone. And the Oilers will get it in. Draisaitl. He'll grab it. Gives it to Desharnais. Puck goes down and around. Here's Nurse towards the net. And Draisaitl throws it towards the net and it's tipped by Holloway and it's stopped by Artur Shilovs. Dakota Joshua now to Connor Garland. This line was their best line the other night. Kane gives it to Desharnais. Desharnais throws it up. The Oilers can't get it out. Zadorov. Joshua tries a power move and he can't get it to the net. Here's Zadorov from the point. He throws it towards the net and that is deflected by Holloway and out of play. Wowzers. Yeah, the Canucks crowd is doing the PD chant. My second favorite team is the Boston Bruins. Yeah, my heart rate will get higher as this game goes along. My heart rate hit 150 beats per minute the other night. What do we think so far? So, obviously, as an Oilers fan, I'm feeling good right now, but I'm not feeling, confident. Because we all know how quickly leads can disappear in the playoffs. We all know how much Vancouver is good at coming back in games. So Edmonton's just got to keep playing the way they are. Holloway makes a mistake, immediately makes up for it with a block. He's playing great right now. I agree, Jaden. I agree. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my heart rate will get very high. Especially in the third period. If it's a 1-goal game, it definitely really increases. I have to give Vancouver kudos for having no quit mentality in them. Exactly, Lion Team. Exactly. Oil playing great team defense. They are definitely, so far at least, there's been a couple chances where Vancouver's really trying to make power moves towards Pickard in the crease, but the Oilers are doing a good job at preventing those second opportunities. Canucks should win a cup in the next 5 to 10 years. They've got a lot of really good pieces. Although I'm unfamiliar with their prospect depth. Give up a lot for Lindholm and Zadorov, and they've been playoff warriors for them. I imagine they'll think that those trades were worth it. Here's a shot from Hughes, and Pickard makes the save. Connor Brown can't come up with it. And here's Hughes now at the point. Hughes throws it across to Hronek. Hronek towards the net, and a save by Calvin Pickard off of his right leg. Oilers' fourth line trying to get this puck. Derek Ryan will chase after it. He'll go in against Hronek. He throws a hit. Janmark keeps it in. Janmark spins to Kulak. Oh, and here's a play. Connor Brown is stopped. Wow, Connor Brown had an excellent opportunity, and Shilov's with a great save. Wowzers. Still happy to be up 1-0. Agreed, Selly. And Connor Brown had a terrific opportunity all alone. Tried to pick a spot. Great save by Artur Shilovs. Wowzers. No, you want your fourth line to get those opportunities, though. That's a positive sign. Here's Vancouver. Bouchard. He'll throw it up. And it's deflected in by Hyman. He'll chase after it. And Miller with a nice glove play to himself. He'll skate through the neutral zone. And he'll throw it deep into the Oilers zone. Suter puts it back down low. Evan Bouchard intercepts it. Off the board to Zach Hyman. Hyman gives it to McDavid. Here's McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. And that shot is deflected high and wide. Yeah, we'll see if they can sign both. You're right, though. Likely won't be able to keep both. Next time, bury it. Exactly. Oilers will take their top line off. The Oilers win the draw. The Draisaitl line's out. Here's Desharnais. Feeds it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins. Draisaitl tries to leave it to Desharnais. And Vancouver clears the zone. Their aggressive defensive play there. And here's Holloway. He'll try and skate it in. He's being held up a little bit. Holloway chases after it. Draisaitl tries to put it back down low, but Vancouver does come up with possession. Here's Zadorov. Nurse now. Looking for an outlet. Gives it to Evander Kane. Kane finds Holloway. Holloway will skate it in. He'll spin. Holloway now. Maintains possession. Tries to put it deep. I don't know where the puck is. It was in equipment, I think. Nurse or Draisaitl throws it towards Evander Kane, and they'll go for a change. Pettersson takes a hit from Evander Kane, and Vancouver is offside. I believe it was Dakota Joshua. I mean, Connor Brown had a really good, final 25 games of the season. I have faith. 11:02 remaining in the period. Shots are 4-3 Edmonton. A lot of pace to this game so far. Offensive zone draw. Ryan McLeod will take it with Corey Perry and Warren Fogle. Canucks win the draw. And that puck goes out of play. Is that a delay of game penalty against Vancouver? Or is that deflected? And Vancouver's going to get power play for the Oilers. Delay of game. Yeah, Hughes shoots this out. Not deflected. Edmonton gets their second power play opportunity of the game. Well, if you're Edmonton, this is a golden opportunity to go up 2-0 here. Golden opportunity. Top unit comes out. Vancouver wins the draw. Hyman pressures, but Vancouver will clear it. Bouchard skates back behind his net, and he'll slow this down, and he'll skate up through the defensive zone. Bouchard moves it up, and that is deflected, and Vancouver, here's Lindholm, shorthanded, can't get a shot off. Bouchard trying to get the puck up, and the Oilers could have had a 2-on-1. Evan Bouchard not managing the puck well at all for the Oilers early on this power play. Vancouver had a shorthanded look. Luckily, they did not get a shot off. Here's Draisaitl now. Oh, and Vancouver's being very aggressive in the neutral zone. McDavid, he'll skate it up. McDavid tries to skate through 3 defenders. Edmonton's going to try and set up here. Draisaitl protects to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll spin. Gives it to Bouchard at the point. Here's Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins with a shot, and that's blocked. Bouchard will keep it in. Here's Bouchard to Draisaitl. Vancouver's penalty kill is aggressive. Here's McDavid. Down low to Draisaitl. And here's Bouchard with a shot, and that's stopped by Shelovs with a right pad save by Artur Shelovs. And Vancouver will grab the puck here. It's Amon. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. He'll put it deep into the Oilers zone and kill an extra 20 seconds. The Oilers with 38 seconds left on the power play. Looks like they're changing up the top unit. Ryan McLeod will skate it up. Leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard tries to put it up, but Pettersson intercepts it. Pettersson across. Here's a shot, and it's stopped by Pickard. Di Giuseppe was stopped by Calvin Pickard. Evan Bouchard, not great on this power play for Edmonton. And here's Corey Perry now. 10 seconds left in the power play. Ryan McLeod, he'll bring it in. Here's Corey Perry. Tries to put it towards the net. Nobody's there. And that puck hits Corey Perry off of his arm, and Vancouver makes the kill. Ryan McLeod to Perry to McLeod. The Oilers will continue a forecheck. Desharnais puts it deep for Corey Perry. That's taken from him. Hughes will grab it now out of the box. Vancouver comes up. And here's Miller, and he's cut off by Darnell Nurse. Good defensive play by Nurse. And Miller, he throws it in deep. Here's Suter. Nurse will grab the puck off of him. Desharnais now, he'll play it. Edmonton can't quite get the puck right now. Desharnais behind the net. Here's Besser. Puts it to the point to Zadorov. Throws it across to his D partner, and that's going to be offside. So Bouchard... Oh, no, that wasn't even stopped by Shelovs. The Oilers didn't even get a shot on that power play. What was he doing on the power play? I'm not sure. Bouchard had about 3 giveaways on that power play. So not optimal. The Oilers have had 2 power plays early, and they weren't able to capitalize on either. If you're the Canucks, you're probably wanting to build momentum off that penalty kill right now. Best PK they've had in the series. Yeah, both PKs for Vancouver. Really solid. I agree, Adamant. I agree. Vancouver's made some kind of adjustment because Edmonton never looked comfortable. They weren't really ever able to get set up on that second power play. Which Oiler do I think is due to generate the most right now? Probably McDavid, to be completely honest. Like, Draisaitl is still producing. I think McDavid for sure. If we're looking for depth scoring, I think Ryan McLeod is due. Vancouver's playing aggressive on the PK. Very aggressive. The adjustment was don't give McDavid the puck, says Jack. Hey, that's a pretty good adjustment, I guess. Shaq Hyman has to score tonight with that jersey. I agree, Jaden. First time catching me live. Should be a good game. Well, it's pretty good so far if you're an Oilers fan. You better be wearing it under his gear. Could you imagine? Trying to get my breathing and heart rate under control because it's only the first period. Heart rate should not be this high. I'm falling asleep. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. It's 10 p.m. right now. Any advice? I mean, if you want to ruin your sleep schedule, caffeine. But hey, you don't have to stay up. You can get some shut-eye. Oliver says, let's go, Pete. Yo, Pettersson's look good so far. Zach Hyman's been kind of invisible this series so far. I don't know if that's a hot take. I agree. He probably hasn't... Well, I mean, he had so many goals in the first, 6 playoff games, so he was due to start to slow down. It would be nice, though, if that top line could, connect a little bit more. I know Nugent-Hopkins scored in Game 4. But, that's a good point. McDavid and Hyman haven't really connected in a while. So I believe we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Oilers with 8 minutes to play in the first period. Here's Ryan McLeod. He'll take the draw. He's out there with Fogle and Perry. And McLeod wins the puck so cleanly, it goes down to Calvin Pickard. And here's Brett Kulak. He'll throw it around the boards. Corey Perry, he'll deflect it up, but Hughes will grab it in the neutral zone. Hughes to Hronek. Leaves it for Garland. And Bluger. Oh, and here's a puck. Deflects on to Calvin Pickard. And Bluger pushed Kulak there. I have another 3 hours in my office before I have to do any real work. Oh, that's lucky. There you go. So 7:37 to play. Vancouver, the shots were 3-0 Edmonton early in this game. The shots are now 5-4 Canucks. They've made an adjustment. They are starting to, turn the pace around here. Edmonton had 2 power plays. They did not convert on either of them. Here's the defensive zone draw for McDavid. He wins it. Ekholm now. He'll put it off the glass. And where did that puck go? And is that a penalty on Ekholm? No, it deflected. The fans wanted a penalty. I agree, Lion T. They need to control the puck a bit better. Oh, Connor McDavid is being all held up by Miller. Holy smokes, Miller just getting away with major interference on Connor McDavid. They're not going to call that at this point of the period, though. Here's McDavid. Miller, he gets it to Myers. Myers feeds it deep. Bouchard. Hyman deflects it out cleanly. Myers will grab it in the neutral zone, looking for a pass option. Oh, and Hyman almost steals that. And he does grab it. Here's Hyman now. He'll put it deep. Nugent Hopkins trying to get to it. McDavid will pressure, but Vancouver gets it out. Here comes Soucy. Drops it for Besser. Besser to Miller. Here's Miller. He'll skate around the world here, looking for a play. And here's Soucy. Soucy puts it down low. Here's Besser. And the puck does get out. And here's Hyman now. Hyman with McDavid. Hyman, that puck deflects onto Shelovs, and he makes the save. He tried to find McDavid. It went off of Soucy, but Shelovs made the save. That was a close one. If it was Ian Cole, that puck would have went in. I promise. Just kidding. I'm just poking fun. Poor Ian Cole, man. I played defense in my rec league, and I had a couple pucks go off me. And in just like a beer league. So I feel bad in a beer league. I couldn't imagine what Ian Cole feels when a puck goes off of him and in. Here's Desharnais. He can't clear the zone. Oh, it does clear out. And Edmonton will grab it. Here comes Kane with Draisaitl. Kane feeds it in front, and he can't grab it. And who's getting the penalty here? Vancouver's taking a penalty. Edmonton is about to take or get their third power play. What happened here? It's Pettersson, I think? Or Cole? So Holloway draws a power play, it looks like. Kane was coming in. Where? Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah, Cole grabbed Holloway there. Yeah, that's a penalty. It took me a while to figure out where it was on the ice, but Edmonton, you have to convert here. You have to convert. 3 power plays in the first period. The Oilers lose the draw. Vancouver will rim it all the way around, and that'll come in deep. Vancouver's crowd is chanting, "Ref, you suck." Here's Bouchard. He'll skate it. He'll leave it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl will skate it up. Here's Hyman. He'll enter the zone. Hyman tries to get by Sidorov, and Hyman will take a penalty here. Zach Hyman will take a hooking penalty against Zadorov. That, you knew a makeup call was coming, just based on the fact that Edmonton was on their third power play. But Zach Hyman negates the Oilers' power play, or holding the stick they're calling. Yeah, that's a penalty. Whether you call it holding the stick or just holding. So, That's, we'll see if Edmonton, I mean, the ice is opened up for the Oilers' big guns here. So 4-on-4 for a minute 33. It looked like he kind of just held his hand more than his stick, but it's definitely a holding penalty. Draisaitl, he'll take the defensive zone draw for Edmonton. He loses it. Hughes will come up with it. Here's Hughes. He'll skate it behind the Oilers' net. Feeds it to the point. Here's Besser towards the net, and that is deflected off of Pickard's glove. Here's Miller now. Lots of pressure. Feeds it to Hughes. Hughes with a shot, and that one hit the post. High and out. Also, I know that was a Twitch notification. I did not see it. I had my OBS closed during the play, so whoever that was, thank you for following. Getting nervous now. Canucks are at their limit. They played at their limit all year. I mean, the Canucks are so resilient, though. We don't know what their limit is because they haven't actually hit their limit. Like, in my opinion, they keep finding a way. Got caught up cleaning. How's the game been? Oilers started off well. They've had 2 power plays, did not convert on them. Evander Kane scored an even strength goal for the Oilers, which is good. Vancouver has started to turn the play around. So there's about 5.5 minutes remaining in the first. Both calls were weak, so fair. I agree, Jack. I agree. I mean, Coles was like you can't hold on to someone's jersey and like try and pull them back. Like that's like clearly a hold. Hyman, same thing. He did reach around. They called holding the stick. I would have just called a normal holding penalty on him though. But the Oilers, they've had opportunities. They haven't been able to beat Shilovs a second time. And in my opinion, you really have to try and get as much of a lead as possible because Vancouver is just unbelievable at finding ways to hang around in games and come back. What do I think about the Carolina collapse today? It was epic and not in a good way. I had Carolina go into the finals in my bracket challenge, so my bracket is completely busted now. There's no doubt they're going to let way more egregious penalty go on both sides. I just don't understand the inconsistent refereeing would be so frustrating as a player. I agree. But I think for the most part, the officiating in the series has been fine. I feel like the officials haven't influenced any result in this series. Like, every team that has won has deserved to win. Like, this series is tied 2-2 for a reason. 5:34 to play. Defensive zone draw for Edmonton. 4-on-4 for another minute and 14 seconds. McDavid loses the draw. Here's Hughes. Hughes throws it towards the net. It's punched away. Connor McDavid will grab it now. Leaves it for Ekholm. Ekholm will skate it up. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard looking for a play. Gets it to McDavid. Here's Draisaitl. He'll enter the Canucks zone. And here's a shot, and Ekholm with a hot shot on Shilovs, who makes the save. Draisaitl will put it down low for McDavid. McDavid's being held up by Myers. And Vancouver will get a clean outlet here. Here's Besser. He'll skate it in. Bouchard, he'll chase after him. Bouchard, backhander to Ekholm. Ekholm, he'll play it up. Here's Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl. 3-on-2 for the Oilers. Draisaitl tries to put it across to Bouchard. Can't find him. McDavid fighting for it in the crease area. Can't quite gain possession, and he'll probably go for a change here. These two are dead tired. Pettersson's going to skate it up. Here's Hronek. Hronek fighting with Draisaitl. And this puck comes to Pickard, and he will hold on to that one. I agree, Erica. Edmonton needs to start winning faceoffs. What did I miss? Evander Kane scored. It's 1-0 Edmonton with about four minutes to play here. Both teams have had some opportunities. I think Shilovs has made the higher quality saves. Defensive zone draw. Derek Ryan wins it. Gets it to Nurse. Nurse reverses to Desharnais. Desharnais, he'll spin back. Desharnais goes behind his net. He's being pressured by Hughes. Nurse will grab it. Power play for Vancouver for 22 seconds, and Edmonton will clear the zone. And here's Nugent Hopkins, and Nuge will clear the zone briefly, but Hughes will take it. Here's Hughes. He'll skate it in to Miller. He puts it across. Pettersson with a shot. Where's the puck? Where is that? Did that go in? Did Desharnais just save a goal? That was right on the line. Did that go in? Desharnais now. 3:45 to play. Whoa. Vinny might have saved a goal. Here's Ryan McLeod. He'll pass it up. Here's a shot from Nurse, and a stop by Shelovs. Nurse puts it in deep. McLeod now. Can't maintain possession. Hronek will grab it. Here come the Canucks. Hronek skates it up. Here comes Garland. Garland coming in with a shot, and he misses wide. Puck goes around. Kulak chases after it. Here's McLeod. And here's Foegele. Tries to find Hyman, but Hyman didn't see the puck behind him there. And Vancouver fighting for the puck in the neutral zone. It goes down to Shelovs. Dylan Holloway will chase after it. Throws a hit. Here's Kulak now. Gives it to Ceci. Ceci will give it to Foegele. Foegele reverses. Puts it deep for Holloway in the Canucks zone. Oh, and Holloway's taken down hard. And he lost his helmet, so he has to get off the ice. That's a hard hit on Dylan Holloway. Here's Di Giuseppe for Vancouver. Enters the Oilers zone. Goes deep into the corner. Draisaitl makes a play. Tries to find... Oh, here's a play in the slot. It's poked by Vinny Desharnais. Here's a shot from Soucy. And he ties the game at 1. Carson Soucy ties the game at 1. I'm not sure if that was boarding on Holloway. Oh, what a save by Desharnais on that red line, though. So Di Giuseppe came in. Draisaitl tried to put it around. Puck came towards the net. Everyone kind of just stood there, and Pickard just didn't read it. So we have a tie game. And yeah, Pickard just not quite set. A little out of position for Calvin Pickard. You'd like a save there, but Vancouver has had some pressure. The Oilers couldn't clear their zone. Here's a face-off. Here's Vancouver. They'll put it in deep. Kulak now. Vancouver will come up with possession. They have a lot of momentum and pressure. Here's Dakota Joshua. Oh, here's a play in front. Whoa. Oh, and here's Connor Brown. He's going to come up. Connor Brown. He's coming in. And Janmark scores. Mattias Janmark, a fourth-line goal for the Oilers. Let's go, baby. They respond right away. Connor Brown passes it. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go, baby. What a play. Connor Brown, great pass to Janmark. The 2-on-1, and he finishes that one. When did the goal horn start? I just put the goal horn on. Edmonton responds right away. Back up 2-1 now. A fourth-line goal for the Oilers. We were looking for some depth scoring here. And here's the puck now in the neutral zone. Here's Zadorov. Reverses. Gives it to his partner. Puck comes up to Suter. And here's a shot, and that goes wide. Nugent Hopkins will grab it. Nugent Hopkins, he'll skate. He'll skate through center ice. Leaves it for Evan Bouchard. Enters the Canucks zone. Bouchard hard around the boards. Nobody's there to pick it up. Nugent Hopkins will battle for it. So will McDavid. Puck will come out. But McDavid will grab it. Here's McDavid. Enters the zone. Tries to find Hyman. Doesn't. McDavid puts it deep. Oh, and Nugent Hopkins kind of bumped by Suter there. McDavid throws it across. Here's Hyman. Zach Hyman now. He'll skate it. He goes around the net. Hyman looking for a play. Hyman with a shot, and Shelovs with the save. I need a smoke machine. Yeah, could you imagine? Smoke machine. Brown is unlocked. Connor Brown is unlocked. I agree, Lion T. Get out of the period with the lead. What have we become? I don't know, Dacky. I don't know. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Draisaitl will take it. Shots are 11-10 for Vancouver. Draisaitl wins it. Here's Nurse. Nurse towards the net, trying to find Holloway in the crease. Here's Evander Kane. Kane with it. Reverses. Draisaitl pokes it to Holloway. Holloway now. Holloway spins off a check. Draisaitl puts it back around to Kane. Kane's being held up. Evander Kane gives it to Holloway. Holloway. This line. Working the boards. It's a battle. Draisaitl comes up with it. Draisaitl and Holloway trying to get possession here. They can't. And Vancouver will... Oh, Nurse keeps the puck in, but that is a glove pass. Just need to get goals till now. Agree, Small. Agreed. Canucks are very physical. I will review the Holloway hit before the Canucks goal in the intermission. Best way for the Oilers to win is by deflating and frustrating their players after every push. Exactly, Dacky. Exactly. 33.7 seconds remaining in the period. The hits are 15-7 in favor of Vancouver. They are doubling the Oilers in hits. Here's McLeod with Janmark and Foegele. McLeod will take the draw. There's a bit of a battle there between Suter and Foegele. Vancouver wins it. Here's Hughes. Hughes will put it to Besser. And here's Suter. He'll put it in deep. Kulak battling with Miller. Oh, and here's Foegele. He gets it by his check. Janmark trying to find that along the half wall. Here's a play. Oh, and here's McLeod coming in. McLeod spins it around, tries to throw it in front. Janmark forechecking like a madman. Matthias Janmark has had a terrific period. And Myers is mad. He thinks Janmark was holding. Oh, and Myers punched Janmark. Yo, Myers should get a penalty for that. You cannot do that. Myers can't do that. Excuse me? So Janmark did hold Myers' stick, and then I don't know what... Like, Myers, yeah, that should be a penalty on Myers, right? Watching NHL Live, Draisaitl, Hyman, top first, second in playoff goals in the postseason. That is correct. What time is it where you are? Here it's 10:54. For me, it is 8:54 Alberta time. So it's going to be 4-on-4 apparently? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, they called Myers, but I think they're giving another penalty too. Or maybe I have no idea. The NHL website hasn't like updated, so I don't actually know. Holloway did get crushed. My initial reaction was that's a good hit. I didn't think that there, it was boarding or anything. Let's go Oilers. Says Aona. Got check time to start the second. Agreed. Oh, whoopsies. Wrong browser. All right, so let's take a look at the Money Puck. How are we looking on Money Puck right now? Looks like we're pretty much dead even in terms of chances, the looks that both teams have had. That was a huge goal for Janmark, though, to respond as quickly as he did. Hopefully Holloway's all right. I think Holloway's fine. He was back out there. Definitely boarding. He put his hand on the back of his head and pushed it down into the boards. Let's see if there's any clips on Twitter here. I'm just curious. Let's see. Any clips? Any clips for Dylan Holloway here? I haven't seen anyone post it, but so Holloway's already kind of like, look how low Holloway is already. He's already kind of off balance. But Myers does push him in the numbers. See, I think the ref's logic now, I'm not saying I agree with this, but I think the ref's logic was Holloway was already going down. I think the logic from the ref was Holloway was already going down. Because he tried to cut his edge there, so he was already in a really low position, and you can see his foot. Look at his foot. He's already clipped the ice. He's already going down before Myers hits him. And Myers finishes his check. That actually could have been way worse. Myers could have drove his head into the boards, but Myers, instead of going in a sideways motion into the boards, he actually goes in like a top, like a downward motion. So I'm going to say, in my personal opinion, analyzing that, not a penalty on Myers. That's possible, Shape. That's possible. Like, it's a tough call. Like, I would have understood why they called it, but I definitely understand why they didn't call it. I think Myers could have done a lot more damage if he wanted to. I think the unfortunate play there was Holloway lost his helmet. He had to go to the bench and change, and the Oilers started to scramble defensively because of it. That's kind of what led to the goal. But I think the actual result was fine. I don't think that was a penalty. Just a tough play. So we'll be 4-on-4. Let's see what they called here. They don't have it updated yet, actually. I love the NHL website. Just never updates. Glad it wasn't worse. I agree. Looks like he slipped and Myers just wrote him down. I agree, Dacky. That's kind of how I see it. But how are we feeling right now? I love that we got a fourth line goal. Connor Brown with a great pass to Janmark, and Connor Brown had that really good scoring opportunity in front of the net too earlier. Like, this game could be 3-1 Edmonton, and if they had capitalized on a power play too. So I think the Canucks, the Oilers weathered the storm. Obviously, Edmonton had a couple power plays they did not take advantage of, but Evander Kane has a goal, Matthias Janmark has a goal, a little bit of depth for Edmonton, which is good to see. In Devo, we trust. Janmark wouldn't be able to hold his stick if Myers didn't put his stick into Janmark. Canes are out. I had Carolina go to the Cup Finals, so they broke my bracket tonight. What an epic collapse in the third period for Carolina. Knobloch continues to cook, but I'm still nervous and my heart rate is rising. Yeah, my heart rate is going to be hanging around 100 all night. Vinny being so good. Vinny had a good period. It's unfortunate that they couldn't get the clear before Carson Soucy scored for Vancouver. Janitorial services are working good. Excellent. First Connor Brown playoff goal is going to be Nirvana. I'd love to see Perry score too, right? I agree. But I mean, what a good sign for that fourth line. And Knobloch is trusting them. He had a lot of nice things to say about them after the last game. I didn't think they played a good game in game 4, but Knobloch, he came out to the media and he said, Janmark, Ryan, and Brown, they're giving us solid minutes. I like their play. And look at them come out tonight. They had a really good scoring opportunity earlier in the period. Connor Brown was robbed by Shelovs, and then Janmark gets a goal on a 2-on-1 from Connor Brown. So that is like really cool to see. I love that. I would say that the Draisaitl line is the first line at this point. In terms of production, yes. Smash the like button and sub to the channel. Yeah, we're like getting really close to 2,500 subscribers. It's unbelievable. When the playoffs started, I was at like 1,850. So we've gained almost like 600 subscribers just since the playoffs started. It's been unreal. Am I going to do any bracket challenge update videos after round 2? Yeah, I probably will actually, because I'll be doing a conference final preview video as well, and then I'll probably update my own bracket. Obviously, I take a big fat L on it, so Oilers had more scoring opportunities, didn't bury them. The fact Janmark scored so soon after Vancouver tied it, good sign. I agree. And the fact that the Oilers were willing to put their fourth line out after just being scored against. Normally they go with Draisaitl or McDavid, but to have that faith in the fourth line, love to see that. Is it just me or does McDavid look a bit off? Seems a bit slower as well. Might be, I don't think he looks off. I just think Vancouver, every time he's on the ice, they have been really effective at shutting down his line, and they're really good at clogging the neutral zone. They're not giving him any lanes to skate through, so... The Vancouver goal, I think, went off Vinny's glove. Did it hit his glove? I couldn't tell. I thought initially it might have, but I subbed and followed today. Love your view on the Oilers. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. BSSC. I hope Henrique's okay. Apparently he's close to returning. Knobloch said he's close, so... Janmark scoring blew up my first period betting. Worth it for a win, though. Pickard looking solid in net. Yes, I'm happy with Pickard's play so far. Wow. So at the end of the period against... So they're giving Tyler Myers a roughing penalty, but they're giving Matthias Janmark an embellishment penalty. He apparently embellished getting punched in the face. Austin, where's that intermission timer at? You said you'd add it this stream. Oh, give me a second. This will take a second. I'm gonna... What does embellishment mean? It means that there was an infraction committed on you, but you made it, like, you tried to sell it. So, like, if you're hooked and then a player throws his arms up and, like, dives, like... You know, or like if you take a glove to the face and it doesn't look like it's egregious, but you like fling your head back and fall down, the ref will sometimes call like embellishment on you. To be fair, he should have had a holding penalty. I don't disagree, Trevor. I don't disagree. I think the ref knew that, so I think that was just him evening it up, but... Huge storm in Houston, 1 million plus without power here. Yo, I saw that! I saw a video on Twitter. It was unbelievable how dark the city got and the winds, all the windows that have been blown out. All right, so my stream's going to be covered up briefly here. So just give me a second. Just give me a second, all right? So I have to crop this now. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to figure this out. Oops. Right. So this is the intermission timer. I promised I would add one, so there it is for you. Do I stream the game also? No, I don't show anything on the stream. I just commentate. Where do I insert Henrique upon return? Probably the third or fourth line. I don't think you take Holloway off the second line, and I don't think you take Nugent Hopkins off the top line. That's just how I feel. Yo, David with a $5 super chat. I like what soccer players do all the time. It's the reason I think soccer hasn't made it big in North America too. Too much flopping. David, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to be right back for just like a minute, all right? If you don't mind. Was Miller hugging McDavid called earlier? No, it wasn't. Yeah, I agree, Lion. Can't sit back. Can't sit back with the lead. Hopefully we can get a power play goal this game. The Oilers had 3 opportunities and did not capitalize. I do mind. Oh, we don't like the TNT panel or the TNT announcers. All right. I will be like a minute. All right, I'm back. You don't get the objective of WWE, Erica? It's just to entertain. There's storylines, actors, and the wrestling is usually pretty entertaining. Can anyone tell me why the Oilers are the favorites to win the series? I know that Vancouver ended ahead of them and won more in their matchups against the Oilers. So Edmonton seems to be favored by like most pundits and a lot of fans. Now, I didn't believe this at all. When I did my preview video, I said Oilers in 7, but I did acknowledge that Vancouver could very well come out on top. I think it's just the McDavid and Draisaitl factor, to be completely honest with you. And people have been writing off Vancouver all season. Even, when they got off to their hot start, there was a lot of people going, oh, well, they'll come back down to earth. And, I don't know if it's just an experience thing or what it is. So I was 76 seconds, therefore more than a minute. Oh, my bad. Yeah, my heart rate, Erica, I know. Heart rate definitely gets pretty high. But yeah, David, once again, I do appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I know I thanked you earlier, but I just want to keep expressing my how thankful I am for that. The series is intense. I agree, Van City. I agree. Heart rate climbing had to take a shit. No, I didn't take a shit. Let's see if we can get another 4 or 5 weak calls in the second. Go Oilers. Reese says, I called 4-1 Oilers. How do you do super chat? So the chat bar, there's like, you can see like a smiley face icon and then like a money icon. And I think when you click the money icon, you can choose to like become a member or like donate through like a super chat. But refs hate Vancouver. This is a proven fact. Do they, though? I don't know if they do. I mean, I don't know, maybe Kelly Sutherland, apparently. I had a lot of Canucks fans tell me about, your history with Sutherland, but he's not reffing tonight. Do you think that they should keep McDavid and Draisaitl apart? Yes, keep them apart. Do not put them back together on the same line. I remind you of the Oilers score to start the season. Was it 10? What do you mean? Oh, they went 2-9-1. They started the year 2-9-1. They won 2 of their first 13 games. Yeah, there should be, so like when you go to chat, there should be like an emote. So it says add emotes. And then there's another area that says show your support for Austin hockey. And it just looks like a dollar bill. If you're on a browser. I don't know how it looks on mobile, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, the Oilers started 2-9-1. It was a very ugly start. Actually, the reason I even started a YouTube channel was because of that 2-9-1 start. The Oilers started so poorly, and I was so upset at the idea that they were not going to make the playoffs. That is literally how I started making YouTube videos. I wanted to express my frustration with the front office, with the coaching staff, with the players, and just try and connect with more Oilers fans. And my YouTube channel was born in November from that poor start. And look at where we're at right now, which is unbelievable to think about it. Hey, there you go, Zach. He found it. $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do I think they should go Broberg over CC? I think CC should probably... I won't say anything. We're winning right now. I won't say anything right now. I'll have a lot to say after the game if things go sour. I'm so glad for the terrible start, because if we didn't have it, we wouldn't have you. Thanks, Jackal. I appreciate that. CC should rotate with Broberg. You move those first 13 games, they win the Pacific, right? Very likely. Very likely. Austin couldn't afford therapy for Oilers-based trauma, so he started his own channel. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I can stress eat. There you go, Adamant. There you go. Oilers broke the old narrative about American Thanksgiving and making the playoffs. They did. Simple. They did. Boardsy from Oilers Nation inspired me to turn it into a positive. For every Oilers this season, I gave a meal to some. Hey, there you go, Dacky. I love that. That's great. I'd rather listen to you. At least I know what your biased opinion is. I mean, I'm not very biased. I try and be pretty neutral, even as an Oilers fan. So the period is starting. I will be closing chat, all right? Until there's a whistle. Here's McDavid, 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Here's Bouchard. He'll hang on to it. Evan Bouchard now. He'll skate it up. Bouchard to center. Skates it into the Canucks zone. Bouchard will stop up. He'll skate in. Bouchard tries to get a shot off. McDavid tries to grab it, and he can't. And McDavid gives away to Miller. Miller grabs it, and he steals it again for McDavid. Edmonton trying to get the puck out. They can't. Hyman to Bouchard. Tries to find McDavid, and it's picked up by Hughes now. And the Oilers will go for a change. Here's Hughes. Just opening a beer. Hughes being chased down by Draisaitl. Hughes is behind his net here. Just have to make sure I don't spill. Here's Lindholm for the Canucks with Pettersson. Lindholm goes around his net. Skates it up. Throws it across. Here's Hughes. Through the neutral zone. Enters the Oilers zone. Gives it to Pettersson. Pettersson loses possession briefly, and Edmonton will grab it. Here's Draisaitl. He'll skate up. Here's Draisaitl. And here's a play. Tried to find Darnell Nurse. Couldn't. And Vancouver will come up on a 3-on-2 now. Here's Pettersson. Drops it for Hughes. Hughes throws it across and just missed Pettersson. Pettersson off the boards. Here's Hronek to Hughes now. Hughes has a lane. Leaves it for Hronek. Hronek over to Pettersson. Pettersson with a shot, and that's deflected high. Looked like Pickard made the save on that one. Here's Hronek at the blue line now. Hronek looking for a play, and he'll exit the Canucks zone. Draisaitl will go for a change. Vancouver enters. They have numbers. Here's Hughes. Hughes with a shot, and Pickard glove save. You wish I was more biased sometimes, Shadow? I'm sorry. I mean, obviously, I'm an Oilers fan, but I try and be a hockey fan first. Exactly. What Dacky said. Hockey's just it's the best sport on the planet. I just enjoy all aspects of it. But you know, I'm a true Oilers fan with how high my heart rate gets watching these games. Here's McLeod, reverses to Kulak, gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard just misses possession, and someone's stick went flying. Bouchard will pick up his stick. Not sure what happened there. Garling behind the net in the right corner. And Bouchard will strip him. Here's Bouchard. He'll skate it up. Here's McLeod to Janmark. Janmark feeds it. And that puck goes over the net. Oh, and Janmark's tripped up by Zadorov. No call. Garland will skate up with it. Garland puts it in deep. Kulak will chase after it. Whoa! And oh my goodness gracious. And Garland is in pain. Not sure what happened. There's a penalty coming up to Edmonton here. So let's see what happened here. I kind of missed it. That was my prediction. That was my prediction. It was 4-3 in double overtime. Yeah. Foegele can't do that. That's a vulnerable position. The onus is on Foegele right there to not throw that hit, in my personal opinion. So that should have been boarding, I'm assuming. I think just because of the position that Garland was in and, you know, his proximity from the boards. Interference. Okay. So it looks like the Canucks do get a power play out of this. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, Racing Art. I'll have to check that out, Van City. Yeah, I didn't think Foegele was going to re-sign, but he hasn't had a good series. What period? Second period, 2-1 Oilers. Here's Vancouver on the power play. Here's a shot, and Pickard makes the save off of his arm. Here's Hughes now. Throws it across to Besser. And here's Hughes with a shot, and that deflects wide. Desharnais, he'll throw it off the boards, and that gets out. But Vancouver will quickly recover here. Here's Pettersson. He'll skate it in. Pettersson spins, and here's Desharnais. Off the glass. Doesn't get it super deep, though. Edmonton cannot make a change. 2 chances for Desharnais to get that puck really deep, and he doesn't. Nice play by Derek Ryan, though. He checks his man, throws it deep, and Edmonton will get a wholesale change here. Here's Besser, and that's deflected by Ceci. Ceci will high flip back into the Canucks zone. Shelovs will leave it for Hughes. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Puck goes up to Lindholm. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. Lindholm leaves it for Besser. Does a dangle around Nurse. Supported by Pettersson. He grabs it. Oh, and Janmark almost snagged that. Here's Pettersson, though, to Hughes. Hughes with a shot. Oh, and the puck goes over to Besser, and he couldn't get a piece of it. And here's Besser now, behind the net. And here's a play. It goes back to Pettersson on the left half wall. Here's Pettersson. And here's the play in front. Where is it? Miller with a terrific opportunity. I think Pickard make it a good save there, though. Puck is to Hughes at the point. Here's Besser. Reverses to Hughes. Hughes now puts it across to Pettersson. Pettersson to the slot area, and that's deflected by Ceci. And he'll try and force his man wide. He doesn't. Miller has it now. He puts it back down to Pettersson. Pettersson will leave it for Miller. Here's Miller. Waiting for an opening. Gives it to Hughes at the point. Hughes to Besser with a shot, and Calvin Pickard with a save. Wowzers. Ooh, I like the New Orleans Tsunami Borealis. That's a cool name. I'll turn the clock back on when the power play's over. For some reason, I can't get the clock lined up when there's a power play. Like, if you look, I turn the clock on, but it just shows the Canucks logo. So I have to wait for the power play to end, and then I'll put the clock back on. And here's a clear from Bouchard. That'll get deep. All right, I'll turn the clock on now. Vancouver had 3 shots on their power play. They did not score. On Garland back out on the ice. He's okay. Here's Ekholm now. Here's Draisaitl and McDavid. Whoa, McDavid almost got tripped up. Zadorov. Here's Vancouver now. Myers to Garland. He's stopped by Bouchard. Bouchard throws it up the middle, but that's intercepted by Joshua. And Vancouver, hey, that's offside. They didn't call it. I thought that was offside. So Ekholm, he'll play it back to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard with a terrible giveaway. And Vancouver scores. Is that offside, though? It's 2-2 for now, but what was Bouchard doing? That was a really, really bad defensive play by Bouchard, but is this offside is the question. No. Draisaitl not. Draisaitl brought it into his own zone, so that's not offside. So we have a tie game. Edmonton's got to get going here. Yeah, you can't challenge that because Draisaitl, he brought the puck back into his own zone. So if you bring the puck back into the defensive zone, then it's not offside. So here's Pickard now. He'll throw it around the boards. Here's Evander Kane. Kane with it. Throws it around. Kulak will chase after it in the corner. He pokes it up. And Holloway high flip into the neutral zone. And here comes Evander Kane with Ryan McLeod. And here's Kane. Tries to find McLeod in the middle and just misses him. Oh, and Ceci missed it, but Holloway's back on the back check to grab it. Here's Kulak. And here's Bud Colson with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Hero one game, GOAT the next. Yeah, it's suboptimal. Suboptimal if you're Bouchard there, considering how good Bouchard's been. We have a defensive zone draw for the Oilers. McDavid will take it. McDavid wins it. Here's Ekholm now off the boards. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll skate it up. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid now. McDavid, he spins. He's knocked down, and there's no call. And here comes Suter. Leaves it for Myers. Myers will put it in deep into the Oilers zone. Ekholm will grab it. Tries to put it up the boards. He can't. Suter grabs it. Gives it to Miller. Here's a play to the slot. And here's a shot. And what a save by Calvin Pickard. And Hyman now gets it to McDavid. Here's McDavid coming in. McDavid through centers and can't find a play. And now you have a possible 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Lindholm. Lindholm coming in, and that's deflected wide. This game has opened up so much. We're going end to end here. Here comes Zach Hyman. He skates into the Canucks zone. Hyman, he'll bring it in. Tries to throw it towards the goal. Can't. Vancouver maintains possession. The Oilers will make a change here. Now here comes Höglander. He'll put it deep into the Oilers zone. Desharnais trying to make a play on it. It's in his feet. Connor Brown supporting. Here's Höglander with nice spin move. Höglander throws a puck into the slot area, but Janmark ties up his man. Puck goes around. Here's Derek Ryan. Desharnais to Darnell Nurse. The Oilers are kind of hanging on here. Vancouver has a lot of pressure, and Desharnais is going to ice this. Just checking your heart rate. Let's go, Oilers. The heart rate's getting high now. I love that, Borealis. Let's go. But Vancouver's starting to take this game over. You can feel it. You can feel it. I know McDavid tried to center that to Nuge, but I would have just liked a shot on that there. Defensive zone draw. Darnell Nurse will grab it. He'll skate it up. Nurse now. Into the middle. Does not find Ryan. Vancouver will bring it back in. Here's Garland. Checked by Nurse. The shots are 6-0 Canucks in this period. The Oilers do not have a shot in the second period. Here's Hronek. He throws one towards the net. That goes wide. Vancouver. Tons of pressure here against the Oilers' fourth line. And here's Desharnais with a good hit. Edmonton trying to get the puck. Desharnais comes up with it. He'll skate it up. And here comes Connor Brown. Connor Brown puts it wide to Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan He'll bring it in. Ryan to Brown. He can't get it on net. And the Oilers are going to need a change here. They've been out for quite a while. Here's Garland. He'll do a high flip deep into the Oilers zone. Kulak will reverse. Off the glass. And Vancouver keeps it in. Edmonton is not managing the puck well at all. Here's Giuseppe. Puts it deep, but Kulak has another opportunity to make a play. Here's Holloway. Gives it to Draisaitl. High flip to Evander Kane. He'll try and get past his check. He gets by Cole. Kane hit by Zadorov. Holloway hits Cole. Holloway grabs the puck now. Holloway fighting for it in the corner. Kane goes and throws a hit. Draisaitl will focus on Zadorov. And here comes Vancouver now. And here's Giuseppe stopped by Pickard. Oh, and a giveaway. Here's Zadorov, can't get a shot off. And Edmonton has taken another penalty. What is happening here? I didn't see what Zadorov did, but Evander Kane, they're going to call a slash on him, it looks like. So I was focused on Dylan Holloway with the puck in the corner. I didn't see what was happening behind the net with Zadorov and Kane. So I'll have to take a look at that in the intermission. But Vancouver gets another power play here. And the Oilers, I don't think have a single shot in the second period. This is very reminiscent of the third period in game 1 for Edmonton. Let's see how Twitter is feeling. Draisaitl knocked it back into the zone, so it wasn't offside. Yeah, I agree with that, Squishy. That's why that goal counted. It's got to kill it off. Yeah, Edmonton just has to kill it off. I don't think so, Dacky, but Edmonton is definitely not playing a good period right now. This is not good at all. Vancouver has all the momentum. No, this isn't the refs giving the Canucks the game. I don't agree with that. The penalties that have been called on Edmonton are penalties. Edmonton's not, I mean, they're just not playing good enough right now. Nah, nobody pays the refs off. That's not how that works. The Oilers had 3 power play opportunities and didn't score on any of them. So, you know. So, we are back. I am going to hide the chat here. The Oilers are on the penalty kill. Here's a shot, and that goes wide. Besser plays it deep, but Pettersson will come up with it on the right half wall. Pettersson for Vancouver. Throws it to Hughes. Hughes across to Besser. Besser, tip in front, and what a save by Calvin Pickard. And here's Hughes to Pettersson now. Pettersson looking for an option, gives it to Miller. Here's Miller to Lindholm. Here's Hughes now. Hughes spins, gives it to Pettersson, to Hughes. Hughes with a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. And this puck does not get out. The Oilers don't clear. Vancouver continues to maintain possession and momentum on this power play. And here's, oh, nice play by Derek Ryan. He got in front of that pass. They were looking for Besser. So the Oilers able to clear the zone. Here comes Pettersson now. He'll enter the zone, leaves it for Lindholm, drops it for Besser. Besser reverses to Hughes. Here's Hughes. Tic-tac play across the ice to Miller. And here's Fogle. He'll intercept that, and he'll skate up the ice. Hughes will make a play. Oh, and Shelovs comes out of his net. Oh, and Fogle's reverse hit by Pettersson. Are they calling a penalty on Pettersson? What did Pettersson get called for? I thought that was just a reverse hit. Kane penalty was a slash, yeah. I need to see this. Let's take a look. If Sportsnet could show a replay, that would be awesome. So here's Pettersson. Oh, he jumped. Yeah, that's a dirty hit. Dirty hit. Left his feet. So we have a 4-on-4. Yeah, you can't jump into the hit. I thought it was a reverse hit, but you can't jump into the hit. He left his feet. Left his feet, 4-on-4 for 47 seconds. Oh, and the Canucks fans, they're literally... Vancouver's littering the ice. What are the fans doing? It's the second period. It's a tie game. Why are you throwing beer and stuff onto the ice? Canucks fans, what are you doing? Stop. What on earth? What is that? It's the second period. Yeah, I mean, Pettersson. So, Pettersson jumped into the hit. That's why it's a penalty. It's a penalty when you leave your feet. That's a penalty every time. But Canucks fans, like, it's a tie game in the second. Why are we throwing things? I mean, you shouldn't throw things on the ice anyways. Oh, these fans are really mad. I mean, listen, the fans that are at the game, they don't represent the rest of the fan base. I will say nothing about the rest of the fans. Obviously, throwing garbage onto the ice is not good. Usually you'll see fans toss things onto the ice if, like, it's a blowout and they're showing their displeasure to their team or something. But, I mean, you're throwing beer cans and stuff onto the ice in a tie game where your team has held all of the possession in this period. Pettersson jumped into Foegele. I'm sorry, that's a penalty. You just can't jump, that's all. You just can't jump. You can't leave your feet on a hit. So I think they're just cleaning up the ice right now. All right, here's a offensive zone draw for McLeod. He'll lose it. Hughes will grab it. 4-on-4 for 42 seconds. So here's Hughes now behind the net. This crowd is very upset. Vancouver brings it into the neutral zone. Oh, and here's Miller with a shot and a big save from Calvin Pickard. Oh, and a giveaway from McLeod. These turnovers are killing Edmonton. Here's a shot. And it goes wide. CC now. He spins. CC leaves it for McLeod. He'll skate it up. Ryan McLeod with speed. The Oilers are going to get a power play in about 12 seconds. McLeod enters the zone. Throws it towards the net. That's going to deflect high and wide. McDavid, he'll take it. McDavid at the blue line. He spins. Looking for support. Here's Draisaitl. Oh, Draisaitl loses it. Can't put it deep. And here comes Hughes with a deep play into the Oilers zone. So here comes Draisaitl. He'll skate up. Leaves it for Nugent Hopkins. Reverses to Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins now. 52 seconds on the power play. Here's McDavid looking for a play. Spins. Gives it to Nuge. To Bouchard. Here's Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid. McDavid with a shot. And Shelov's with the save. Hughes has had a very good game for Vancouver. Hey, thanks, Dinos. Thank you. Yeah, McLeod's had a good game. I agree. The Oilers haven't played nearly good enough in front of Pickard, but Vancouver's played really well. Vancouver's played well since, that first period. I mean, Edmonton just got their first shot of the second, so here's McDavid. He'll get kicked out of the faceoff dot. Offensive zone draw. Oilers with 37 seconds remaining on the power play. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl wins it. McDavid will leave it for Bouchard. Leaves it for Nuge. Nuge tries to find Draisaitl. McDavid comes up with it. Here's Bouchard now. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid trying to skate in. And he's being all tied up there. Great defensive play. Draisaitl trying to get to it. Vancouver's penalty kill has been aggressive. Here's Draisaitl now. Draisaitl spins. He's at the blue line. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. He loses it. Can't grab the puck. Draisaitl tries to make a play, and he can't make it, and Vancouver clears it. Not a good power play for Edmonton. They are 0 for 4 tonight. Bouchard, he'll skate it up. Bouchard to Evander Kane. He'll chase after Hughes now. Hughes puts it up. And here comes Hronek. Hronek with a shot, and Calvin Pickard with a big save. Vancouver, possession at the blue line. They put it in deep. And here's the puck deep in the corner in the Oilers zone. CC battles with Besser. And Besser comes up with it, leaves it for Miller. And Holloway will intercept that. Dylan Holloway, he'll skate it up. Leaves it. Here's Kane. Here's McLeod trying to find a play. Kane tries to throw it in front and he can't. And here's Hughes. Good defensive play by Hughes. Vancouver transitions. They'll get it deep and go for a change most likely. Here's Dylan Holloway for Edmonton. He leaves it for CC. And CC with a high play goes into the Canucks zone. Derek Ryan now out for Edmonton. Looks like a fourth line shift for the Oilers. Oh, and here comes Amon. He comes in front, and it deflects wide. Edmonton. Here's Nurse. Nurse will play it up. Deflected in by Edmonton. Shelovs comes out of his net. Shelovs off the glass. Oilers trying to get it. Darnell Nurse will pinch in here, trying to keep it in. Di Giuseppe goes up against him. Vancouver reverses. Here's Susie. And Vancouver deflects it out of their own zone. Here's Darnell Nurse now. He'll put it deep into the Canucks zone. Holloway will chase after it. Draisaitl, he keeps it in. Here's Holloway. Holloway tries to throw it on net, and that deflects high and out of play. The series has been real close. I mean, this is as tight of a playoff series as I can remember. But yeah, Edmonton, they're getting outplayed, outworked, outchanced in the second period. Vancouver's been all over Edmonton in the second period. The Oilers, after one, had 0.98 expected goals, and in the second period, they have 0.05 expected goals. I mean, Vancouver has been all over them. Edmonton is lucky to be tied right now. Oilers better wake up in the third. I agree. They are like... Edmonton is really just hanging in there right now. Edmonton looking like an AHL team out there. Get out of this period tied. I'm with you, Lion T. Find a way to get out of this period tied. But Calvin Pickard's played very strong. A goal for Edmonton before the end of the period, and all is forgiven. Well, I mean, ideally, that would be nice. As a Nucks fan, this game is nuts, right? If the Oilers don't get it out of their zone, we ain't making it. Yeah, they are not. I mean, Vancouver's forecheck has just been unbelievable. They are pressuring the Oilers defenders into making mistakes. So the game's about to start back up, so I will be hiding the chat once again. I need a stress-breaking goal. I mean, this is playoff hockey, baby. The shots in the second period are 10-1 for Vancouver. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Bluger against McDavid off the draw. McDavid wins it. Well, McDavid's out there with Perry and Fogle. And here is Pickard to Ekholm. He gives it away to Bluger. Bluger will put it back deep. Corey Perry now. He'll grab it. Can't make a play. Looking for help. Perry being pressured. McDavid now. He'll come up with it. Trying to find Perry. Perry gives it to Ekholm. Here's Ekholm. Oh, and McDavid's tripped up there. And Edmonton should get a power play. Interference on the Canucks. All right, so Edmonton is 0 for 4. They need a power play goal. They have been given ample opportunity to find a way to score. They need to get a goal here. Edmonton needs to score. This is a must. 5 minutes left in the second. This is still a must-score situation for Edmonton. This is a must-score. Like, you have to. You have to get this power play in order. You have to get a goal here. 5 power plays in a game in the playoffs. You have to score on minimum one of them. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the draw. Edmonton will have the top unit out. Draisaitl. In the dot. He wins it. Here's Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard at the point. Bouchard. He'll open a lane. Here's McDavid. The puck drops. Jumps over his stick. McDavid in front tries to find Hyman, and Shelovs will cover that one up. A minute 50 remaining in the power play. McDavid had been able to find Hyman. He was wide open on the back door, but another draw in the Canucks zone. Draisaitl loses it. Miller. Vancouver doesn't get it out. They won the draw, but they don't get it out. Here's Hyman now, behind the net. Hyman tries to reverse to McDavid, or Nugent-Hopkins, sorry. Bouchard keeps it in. And here's McDavid. McDavid, he loses possession. He's knocked down. Here comes Lindholm. It's centered. Here's Miller. And here's Bouchard. Bouchard gives it to McDavid. McDavid will skate up. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. He spins. Here's Nugent-Hopkins being worked. And Bouchard loses it. Draisaitl, he'll put it in deep to McDavid now. Here's McDavid. He'll skate out in front. Tries to give it to Nugent-Hopkins, but it's deflected. Oilers set up. Bouchard with a shot. Misses. Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl. Battling along the boards. Nugent-Hopkins comes in to support. Nuge tries to put it around. Here's McDavid to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard. Didn't read the play. McDavid now. Here's Bouchard to Draisaitl at the point now. Here's Draisaitl. Puts it across, and that is deflected high and out by the Canucks. The Oilers have not been able to get a real good look on this power play at any point tonight. Vancouver has been incredibly aggressive. Oilers have 36 seconds left on the power play. The second line, or second unit, comes out now. So credit to the Canucks penalty kill. They have been really strong. McLeod will take the draw. He wins it. Here's Darnell Nurse to Ekholm with a shot. It's in the crease area, and Shelovs makes the save. Corey Perry trying to get to it. Where is it? Nurse puts it in deep. Evander Kane, he'll forecheck. Here's McLeod. Perry lost a glove, it looks like. Hronek reverses. Kane to Nurse. He puts it around. Here's Perry. Perry keeps it in to McLeod. McLeod tries to center it, and Vancouver comes up with it, and they will skate this out. And the Oilers, or the Canucks, make the kill. The Oilers only had one shot on that power play. Here's Nurse. He'll put the puck up to Kane. And Hughes gives it across to Besser. He'll skate into the Oilers zone. Besser to Miller. And here's a shot from the point. And Soucy stopped by Calvin Pickard. Yeah, the Oilers just, I don't know if it's that they're looking for the perfect pass, but they just haven't had time to make a play. Vancouver's penalty kill has been just relentless. They are swarming. They're smothering Edmonton right now. Need Connor Brown magic. I agree with that angry potato. I agree. Yeah, Vancouver made adjustments, and, you know, the Oilers, I thought, controlled the first 10 minutes of the first period, but for the most part, I think Vancouver has controlled this game. So the charging rule 42.1, a minor or major penalty shall be imposed on a player who skates, jumps into, or charges an opponent in any manner. So because Pettersson jumped, that's why it's charging. Even though he wasn't moving his feet, jumping into the hit, that's charging. Just a little, just looking at the rule book rule. Exactly. Leaving your feet, you can't leave your feet. Best way to do it is to make good shots. I agree. They do need to throw more junk on Shelovs. Make him make a save. If there's rebounds, crash the crease. We call him PD. No, that's a penalty, JC. 100%. You can't jump. It says clearly in the rule book. I'll read it again. A minor or major penalty is imposed on a player who skates, jumps into, or charges an opponent in any manner. Because Pettersson jumped, that's a penalty. Nuge scores once a series. Kane and Zadorov has some beef, they do. But at least Vancouver, you know, they made the kills. Yo, what's up, Rodolfo? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Bring back 80s hockey. I don't know about that. Vancouver wins the draw. 3:15 remaining. I'll get the clock up for you. So, Vancouver cycling. Here's a shot towards the point. Oh, and that is in Pickard's glove. Calvin Pickard's played very well tonight. Without him, this is a much different game. Hopefully I wake up to an Oilers win. Probably not. I hope so, Dak. Yeah, I hope so. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Zadorov is playing 80s hockey. He is. Defensive zone draw. Draisaitl will take it for Edmonton. He loses it. Here's Hughes at the point for Vancouver. He'll skate it in. Hughes walks in, looking for play. Centers! It's in front! Pickard with the save. Here's Pettersson with a shot, and that deflects wide. And here's the puck. Vancouver trying to center it here. Here's Pettersson to Hughes. Hughes to Pettersson. Here's Pettersson with a shot, and it's stopped by Pickard. Draisaitl off the glass. Edmonton just trying to clear the zone. They don't get it out. Ceci does not get possession. Vancouver maintains it. Here's Lindholm. He puts it back to the point. Edmonton, here's Pickard with another save. And another save for Calvin Pickard. Draisaitl can't get it out. Edmonton is hanging on by a thread right now. Oh my God. Finally, mercy. Here's Kulak. He'll move it up. Here's Dylan Holloway. Holloway with a shot, and Shelovs will hold on to that. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, Edmonton they have to make an adjustment for the third. Vancouver has controlled this game. Yeah, this is definitely probably the worst period Edmonton has played in the entire playoffs so far. They just got to hang on. Get to the intermission and hang on. Shots are 27-14 in favor of Vancouver. Here's a draw in the Canucks zone for Edmonton. Ryan wins it. Here's Fogle. He'll spin off of his check. Here's Ryan with a shot, and that's blocked. He doesn't get it on net. Nurse pinches. Leaves it for McLeod. Here's Fogle. And here's a shot by Derek Ryan. What a save by Shelovs. Derek Ryan had a glorious opportunity, and Shelovs with a great save. And that puck did not deflect out. It looked like it did. Here's Fogle now. Good pressure. Fogle cuts in front, tries to make a power move. Vancouver now will just get that off the boards and out. Oh, and a nice kick play by the defender on Vancouver to get that puck out of the zone. And they'll bring it into the Oilers zone now. So here's Nurse. He'll give it to McLeod. McLeod. And Hyman. Misses the puck. Here's Myers. He'll throw it into the neutral zone. Besser, it'll go off his skate. He'll reverse it back into his own zone. Here's Hughes now for Vancouver. He's going to stop up in his own zone. He's going to reverse, looking for a pass. Gives it to Besser. Here's Myers. Myers, back to Hughes. Hughes, up the middle. Besser. Here's Suter. Suter with a shot and Pickard with the save. And here's McDavid now. He'll do a flip into the neutral zone. Oh, and McDavid's hit hard by Suter, it looked like. And Vancouver, they'll enter the zone cleanly. Here's Besser. And Bouchard will flip the puck into behind the net. And there's a high flip out of the zone by the Oilers. Vancouver now. That puck will go into the Oilers zone. 30 seconds to go. Here's Ekholm. High flip to the neutral zone. Edmonton just trying to hang on here. Here's McDavid. He dumps it in deep. 15 seconds to play. Here's Zadorov. To Hronek. Here's a play. Here's a shot, and Pickard with the save. Dylan Holloway now. He'll skate up the ice with it. He's trying to get in. Tries to center it, and this game is tied after 2. Wowzers. So, Edmonton really struggled that period. And credit to the Canucks. I mean, they've taken advantage of the long change. They're taking advantage of defensive pairs that look a little uncomfortable right now for the Oilers. Their penalty kill has been phenomenal. Like, the penalty kill is the difference maker in this game right now. Edmonton has had 5 power plays, and they have 0 goals, and I think they have 2 shots on net, maybe 3 total. So tons of credit to the Canucks here. Canucks have outplayed in all but one game, I think. It's been a pretty even series, Van City. I'd say Vancouver outplayed the Oilers in game 1. The Oilers outplayed Vancouver in game 2. Game 3, I felt the Oilers and Canucks were pretty even, but Vancouver, I think, in the end had the better opportunities. Game 4, I felt the Oilers played the better game, and then tonight it's Vancouver for sure. I agree, Lion Team. I'm going to get the game winner? I hope so. You think the Edmonton Oilers struggling is good because they might come out flying in the third? Well, they got to do something. They got to adjust. I mean, the Oilers didn't have a shot for 23 straight minutes in game 1. I would say, Jackal, that Vancouver outplayed Edmonton in game 1. I think the Oilers had the better first 5 minutes in game 1, but Vancouver did. The Oilers were up 4-1, but they didn't deserve to be up 4-1 in game 1. And Money Puck is not loading. I want to see where the players are in terms of... Maybe I'll go to Natural Stat Trick. So the high danger chances right now are actually 6-5 Oilers at even strength, apparently. Scoring chances 13 apiece, according to Natural Stat Trick. So the Oilers had a good first period, but they had 0 high danger looks in the second, and Vancouver had 3. Pickard's playing well. I agree. So when you jump, even if you're not moving your feet, when you leave your feet for a hit, it's charging automatic when you jump up into a hit. So yeah, charging rule 42.1, a minor or major will be imposed on a player who skates, jumps into, or charges an opponent in any manner. But I was looking, so Edmonton, I mean, they're hanging on here. They are hanging on by a thread. Charging does not mean in motion. You don't have to be in motion. You can jump. If you jump, that's considered charging. That's how the rule's written, Waddy. Starting to think McDavid is either gassed or hurt. Doesn't look right. I think Vancouver's just played really well against him, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think I'm giving like, more credit to the Canucks than McDavid just being off. I think Vancouver has found a way to neutralize him a little bit here. I mean, Bouchard, listen, Bouchard has been the best defenseman in the playoffs until tonight, so I'm not going to rag on Bouchard, Erica. I understand the frustration, though. So, who's at the bottom of the expected goals for percentage here? Oh, Ekholm has a 0 expected goals for percentage. McDavid, 9.53%. CC, 17.12%. The highest expected goals for at even strength for the Oilers is Janmark at 93, Desharnais at 89, Brown at 87. Like, the Oilers' top guns are not going right now. Rangers, says Ozzy. Yeah, the Rangers did move on to the conference final. They're the first team to move on. Pickard is why it's not a blowout. Agreed. Our stars look like juniors. I mean, the Canucks, they made adjustments here. So, like, Myers and Zadorov are having a phenomenal game, by the way. But Höglander, Pettersson, so like Pettersson was called out and he has stepped up. He's had a great game. Suter, DiGiuseppe, Miller, they've all had great games. The only players struggling for Vancouver are Cole, Joshua, Garland. And, you know, Joshua and Garland were their best players in Game 4. For starters, shoot the freaking puck. Agreed. Hey, let's go, Borealis. I love to hear that. Do I think we should load McDavid, Hyman, and Draisaitl? I would rather not, but, you know, neither of those lines are going right now. Knobloch's going to have to make an adjustment. I think maybe for one period, you switch something up here. Because clearly the top 6 is not going right now. Canucks big adjustments. Agreed, Van City. Agreed. Canucks penalty kill found a stride. They did. That's the difference maker, and Calvin Pickard is the only reason why this game is tied right now. Vancouver's played a really strong game here. As a Canucks fan, this game is terrifying. Hockey always has a way of a goal going against the grain of play. I agree, Trevor. I agree. Why do they play like this sometimes? James, honestly, as much as we, you know, expect and you'd think the Oilers would play better, but this is definitely the Canucks. They're down by 1 after 1. They made adjustments and they're playing desperate hockey. They do not want to go down 3-2 going back to Edmonton. The Oilers need to be more desperate than Vancouver is. Vancouver is showing that they are the more desperate team. They are managing the puck better. They are making cleaner passes. They are getting shots on goal, and the Oilers are not able to match that right now. This is as much the Canucks playing good as the Oilers not able to match at the moment. And Oilers fans, you're not going to like what I'm saying. You know, you obviously, as an Oilers fan, I want to be like, oh, you know, like, they'll get this going. They need to prove it. Edmonton needs to prove it. Our power play has fell off completely. Tonight it has, for sure. But, I mean, you can't expect the power play to shoot at a 40. I mean, you can't expect it to convert at a 47% rate the whole playoffs. Oilers good first, bad second. Third period is our best. They'll bring it home. I hope so, QF Pro. Oil need to be whipped into shape in the intermission. Agreed. You have the fastest player. We have the fastest team. Yeah, Vancouver's fast, man. I agree with that. Like, Vancouver, like, when they're moving, they're moving. They are hard to stop. Do I think either team will break out in the third, or do I think it'll go to overtime? My prediction was double overtime, so. The giveaways are going to send me into a mental asylum. I'm with you. I will turn into the Joker on stream. Worst time for a power play to start getting cold. Agreed. Canucks fans drop this fellow like and sub. Yeah, thanks, Trevor. I appreciate that. It had to go down somewhat. That was the idea. Honestly, yeah, that's a good bet to make. I appreciate that, Van City. Pickard and Vinny D pulling the puck off the goal line are the only reason it's 2-2. Great point, Vinny. Great point. Again, like I said, Oilers fans, you're not going to like what I say, but Vancouver's been the better team this game. I thought Edmonton had a good first, and Vancouver came out in the second with a mission. And their mission was, don't be down going to the third. And they have completed that mission. Check this out. Bouchard had the last goal for the past 3 games. That is very interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, game 3, he got the late goal with the net pulled. The Oilers obviously lost 4-3, but he did get that goal, and then he scored the last goal in game 4. So, hey, I appreciate that, Waddy. Bit scary knowing the Canucks shooting percentage and seeing 30 shots by the third. Vancouver's playing with top caliber teamwork. The Oilers are relying on superhuman effort. That's an interesting observation, Erickson. I don't disagree with it. I think the scoring the third goal for the Oilers, if they can even score, it's not bad telling the truth, not being delusional. Who do I think is scoring the third goal for the Oilers? Like I said in my pregame report, my player to watch was Connor McDavid. I'm going to go with McDavid. Vancouver's likely to get a power play in the third. I agree with that. Canucks have better depth. They don't have McDavid, though. That is true. Edmonton is top heavy, but the Oilers have a goal from Janmark tonight, and they have a goal from Evander Kane. This is where you want the top guys to find a way to win this game because they're getting goals from other players other than the top guns tonight. Smiling James, open Twitch looking for a hockey stream after the Rangers win. Hello, yo, what's up? What's up, Smiling James? Congrats to the Rangers, by the way. Nugent Hopkins needs to get lit and start scoring. At least he scored last game, but he's been kind of invisible tonight. Canucks are the better team, let's face it. It's been an even series. Vancouver is definitely the better team tonight. I don't think anyone in Vancouver thought we would be this good, though. Honestly, I don't think anyone did before the season started, to be completely honest. And that's not a disrespect to the Canucks. I think a lot of people thought Vancouver would be fighting for maybe a wild card position. I had my doubts about Rick Tocchet being able to coach in the modern NHL, but he's done a terrific job. Rick Tocchet has been a phenomenal coach for Vancouver. You think McDavid, Bouchard, and Draisaitl, you think 3 goals for the Oilers in the third? Kane and Hollywood were looking good early. They've kind of fizzled out, though. I agree with that, Justin. Will there be 3 more 1-goal games? My prediction. I mean, the series is likely going 7 games, so... Third period, natural hat trick for McDavid. Hey, if Chris Kreider can get a natural hat trick in an elimination game against Carolina, you never know. Four 4-3 Oil and OT. Talk is the difference, and I agree. Thought they were underachievers, but I am impressed with how far they have come. Empty net goal, 5-3 Canucks. Top boys looking tired. Way too many turnovers that period. Yeah, I agree. And it starts in the defensive zone. The defense have not been able to move the puck up cleanly to Oilers skaters. The Oilers forwards have not been able to enter the Canucks zone cleanly. And when the Oilers do manage to gain possession and they do manage to start a cycle, Vancouver, they swarm you, man. They are all over you. What's the giveaway count? Apparently it's 8-6 Vancouver. Vancouver has 8 giveaways. The Oilers have 6. But giveaways and takeaways are such a weird stat. They're not really tracked properly, in my opinion. Still think 4-2 Canucks win. I mean, it's likely. If Vancouver plays like they did in the second period, yeah, this is the Oilers are losing this game 100%. The series would probably be over if Demko wasn't injured. That's possible. You could also make the argument the series could be over if Stuart Skinner didn't have like an 800 save percentage. If the Oilers get average goaltending in the first 4 games, I don't care how, the Oilers need to win. I mean, this is one of those games where, you know, can the Oilers steal one on the road? Can they steal one on the road? You do. You really do have Skinner's number. Try being in Central Time. Yeah, I guess it'd be 11 p.m. for you, engineer? I say big note overtime, already tired from the 8 p.m. starts. At least it wasn't 8:20 or 8:30 p.m. tonight. Does Vancouver have notable players that need to be re-signed? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Canucks. We'll go to Cap Friendly, one of my favorite websites ever. So Vancouver right now, let's take a look. Looks like Elias Lindholm, he's a UFA. Teddy Bluger, he's a UFA. Sam Lafferty, he's a UFA. Dakota Joshua, also a UFA next year. Pretty much all their defensemen. Wow, what is this? Myers, Hronix, and RFAs. Dorov needs re-signed. Cole and Friedman. Holy smokes. Look how many defensemen who need re-signed for Vancouver. So Vancouver's defensive core will probably look significantly different next year, it looks like. Being a goalie would be stressful. Poor Skinner. I agree. I couldn't imagine being a goaltender. Would Lindholm be considered a rental? I don't know if they'll re-sign Lindholm, if I'm completely honest. I don't think they will. Depends what he's asking for. Pickard's been outstanding. Pickard has done everything you could hope from your backup goaltender. He's giving the team a chance to win. It shows the Zambonis, it does, yeah. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I was on the wrong screen. My bad. That was from the last game. My apologies. I clicked the wrong thing in my OBS. I have so many scenes in my OBS. That was my bad. I think management will try and get as many back as possible. I mean, they should have the cap space to sign at least a few of them. He just leaked. Yeah, I leaked the script. The NHL gave me the script. Sorry. Uh-oh. I admit to nothing. We had gave Campbell the same confidence in Pickard last year after relieving Skinner. Would he have been able to do it? I don't know. Coming in relief is a little different than being given the start. I would have liked if Woodcroft had given Jack Campbell a start in the playoffs last year, but, you know, it's hard to dwell on that. All right, I'm going to grab a beer quick. I'll also put the clock on just in case I am, you know, late getting back. I'll be like 2 minutes. All right. Third period starting. I'm going to be hiding the chat, all right? Oilers win the draw. Start of the third period. So Hyman is still with McDavid and Nugent Hopkins for now. Oh, McDavid lost the puck. He didn't know where it was. Myers will grab that. Nugent Hopkins will strip it, though. Nuge, he'll reverse. All right, I'm just pouring a drink, so. Come the Oilers. Here's Hyman. Hyman throws one towards the net. Stopped. And, here's Suter with a bit of a break. But he'll be chased into the corner. Miller, he'll put it down low. Comes all the way to Cole. Here's Cole for Vancouver. Ekholm will cut that off, though. Off the boards. And Nugent Hopkins does not get the puck out. That'll go deep into the Oilers zone, and Ekholm will pick it up. Oh, thank you, Chief. Thank you. I'm drinking Coors Original tonight, Van City. So. Puck goes deep into the Canucks zone. Oh, and Evander Kane tried to make a play. Here's Desharnais. Throws one towards the net, and that's blocked. Here's Nurse now. Throws one towards the net. That's deflected on Shelovs, and he saves it. Here's Holloway. Loses a board battle, and it's a 4-on-2 for the Canucks. 4-on-2. Here comes the Canucks. Here's Cole with a shot. What a save by Calvin Pickard. And the puck, Vancouver has it. Here's a shot, and it hits Darnell Nurse, and he's down. Vancouver throws it towards the net. Edmonton needs a clear here. Evander Kane does not get a stick on it, but it does come out. Here's Nurse. He'll throw it across to Desharnais. The Oilers, holy smokes, man. Good block for Darnell Nurse. Here's Vinny. Up the middle. And here's Perry now. Perry with spin move, and that hits the outside of the post. Here's McLeod. Leaves it for Fogle. Fogle. He'll skate with it. Kulak. Forechecks. Throws it towards the net. Shelovs kicks that wide. Ceci now. Ceci with a shot, and that goes wide. Kulak now to Ryan McLeod. McLeod with a shot, and that misses wide too. The Oilers, 3 shot opportunities, and I think all 3 shots missed the net. Vancouver will maintain possession in the neutral zone here. Here's Susie. He'll throw it across to his partner. Puck goes up the middle. It's deflected in by the Canucks. Here's Ekholm. Bouchard can't quite get to it. Bouchard, he's going to reverse to Ekholm. Ekholm being pressured. Derek Ryan can't get to it first. And my stream froze up for a second there. Janmark. 4th line shift for the Oilers. Janmark, Ryan battling for it. They don't come up with it. Pickard, he'll leave it for Bouchard. Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm, he'll skate with it. He'll put it up the middle. And here's Derek Ryan. And Ryan is stopped by Zadorov. Good defensive play. And Connor Brown can't come up with it. Here's Vancouver now. They'll play it up. Here's Suter. Here puts it across. Oh, and Miller can't get a shot off. Good defensive play by Kulak. And here's a play to the point. Here's Susie throws it towards the goal, and that deflects wide. Puck is down low. Cody Ceci battling for it. Vancouver maintains possession. Here's Myers. Puts it across, and that comes out. Here's Myers now. High flip into the Oilers zone, and that should be icing, but it goes to Pickard, and he'll hang on to that. I agree, Simple. I think whoever comes out of this series probably doesn't have much of a chance against Colorado or Dallas. Rickard's Red is good, Van City. Rickard's Red is good. Defensive zone draw. McDavid will lose it. Vancouver with possession. Here's Höglander. Spins to the point. Here's a shot. Owen off the post. How did that stay out? And Kulak's going to be called for a trip. How did that stay out? Whoa. I thought for sure that was a goal for Vancouver. Puck came to the point. Here's a shot. How? How did Höglander not put that in? And Kulak called for a trip, and I would say that's a trip. Probably saved a goal, but that is a trip. Power play for the Canucks. Their penalty kill has come up clutch. The Oilers' penalty kill has to come up clutch. Here's Miller. He'll take the draw against Ryan. Ryan will win it. I don't know where the puck is. Ekholm, he'll shoot it deep and out of the Oilers' zone. Here's Shelovs. He'll leave it for Hughes. Here's Hughes. He'll skate up. He'll bring it in the neutral zone. Gives it across to Lindholm. Lindholm does not get it in deep, but Besser will grab it, and he'll skate it in. Desharnais on Besser. He'll put it down low to Hughes. Hughes across. There's Miller to Pettersson. Here's Miller with an opportunity, and what a save by Calvin Pickard. And there's a bit of a scrum in front now. Calvin Pickard has been the Oilers' best player tonight so far. That was a nice move by Miller. Tried to do that little spin, cut in front. Good for Pickard to just, hang with them. Defensive zone draw. Looks like Draisaitl's taking it. Draisaitl loses it. Here's Pettersson. Pettersson down low to Miller. Here's Hughes at the point. And here's Besser with a shot. And where did that go? I don't know if Pickard got a piece of that, but that went out of play. Let's see. Besser with the shot. Deflected off of Cece. Yo, Pickard, a little unorthodox there. Another defensive zone draw for the Oilers. They got to win this here and get it clear. Ryan loses it. Here's Hughes. Hughes now. Get to Besser. Here's Hughes. Puts it over to Pettersson. Pettersson with it. Here's Besser. Top of the left circle. Hughes with a shot. And it's stopped by Pickard. And Nugent Hopkins will shoot that puck down the ice and get it clear. Here's Hughes now behind his own net. He'll wait for some support. He's being pressured by McLeod. Hughes with a little spin. Gives it to Pettersson up the left side here. Pettersson enters, throws it around the boards. Fogle tries to get to it. And Miller will grab it. Here's Miller. Oh, and here's Fogle. Fogle's coming in. He had some speed here. Can he get past Hughes? Oh, and he hits the outside of the post. Warren Fogle with a great opportunity. McLeod will play it back to Desharnais, and he'll throw it deep into the Canucks zone and kill more time. So here's Hughes now. He'll enter the zone. Hughes reverses. Here's Suter. Suter reverses. Here's Garland. Garland now. Oilers, or Canucks with pressure, not the Oilers. Here's a shot, and that goes wide, and the Oilers will kill this one off. Wow. So the Oilers make the kill. Vancouver with a couple opportunities there. Good penalty kill. Good penalty kill. I'll get the clock back up for us. Here come the Canucks now. They'll put it in around. Ekholm leaves it. Bouchard protecting the front of the net. Puck comes to the point. It's put back down around. Draisaitl's out with McDavid. The post. Oh! And a wraparound opportunity, and I think Pickard just got there. Here's Ekholm. Gives it to Draisaitl, who does not get possession. The Oilers struggling to get puck possession here. Here's Garland with a move. Garland coming in. It's in the slot area. Here's Bouchard. Plays it up. Here's McDavid. McDavid spins. Puts it towards the net. And Shelovs with the save. And Bouchard. Oh, and DiGiuseppe. But Pickard comes out of his net to play that. What is happening here? The Canucks maintain possession in the Oilers zone. They cycle. And Holloway will come up with it off the boards and out, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Yikes. Canucks are buzzing. That would be an understatement. Holy smokes. Look at that wraparound opportunity. Pickard with a great save on Garland. McDavid had a good spin. Tried to get a backhander. Didn't get it up. Good save from Shilov, though. Defensive zone draw. Here's Draisaitl. He's 5 for 12 tonight. Draisaitl comes up with it. Here's McDavid now. McDavid. And always offside. Myers will grab it for Vancouver. He'll skate it up. Myers to Hughes. Hughes now. He'll shoot it in deep into the Oilers zone. Kulak, he'll come up with it. Tries to flip it deep. He does not get it out. Here's the Canucks again. Here's Hughes. Spins at the blue line. Edmonton is barely hanging on. Here's Hughes. Looking for a play. Walking the line. Throws it towards the net. Deflects wide. Puck goes deep. Here's Lindholm. Lindholm behind the net. Looking to center it. Here's Hughes at the point. Hughes with a shot. Looking for a deflection. That goes wide. And CC, he'll get it to Holloway. Holloway has a chance to just take time and clear it. He does. Nugent Hopkins can't get to the puck, though. And Holloway will throw one on net from deep and get a change. Here comes the Canucks. Here comes Hronek to Miller. And that puck deflects high and out of play. So, this is going to commercial. Vancouver, I mean, they've been all over. They've been all over the Oilers here. I think Knoblauch has to make a lineup adjustment or a line adjustment just for the third period. He has to shorten the bench a little bit. Oilers could be running out of steam after a long, difficult season. That's possible, Simple. Agreed, Taylor. Oilers are trash. Oilers are in a shark tank right now. Yeah, they are like hanging on barely. If Edmonton just finds a way to survive this. How is the heart rate tracked? I'm wearing a heart rate monitor on my chest. I bought it off Amazon. It's like one of those athletic ones. It's like attached like a band, and it just goes around your chest. Pickard towed that one from Höglander into the post. Did he? Oh, I didn't even realize that he got a piece of that. Oilers don't have as much want as last game. Vancouver's definitely playing with a lot more desperation here. Yeah, exactly. If the heart rate's at 100, that's calm. How do you set up the heart rate monitor with OBS? So I use a program called... Oh, God, what's it called? Pulsoid? Pulsoid is what it's called. And then I hook it up to the Bluetooth on my phone, and then there's like on the web browser, you can set everything up there. And then you just put it in like a web browser source, like you would with like alerts. Let's turn me into a Canuck. I don't know about that, Waldo. Worst game of the playoffs so far. They're lucky to be tied at 2. I agree, Graham. All right, I'm going to hide the chat here, all right? We're back from commercial break. I'll bring the chat back up once there's another whistle. The shot attempts since the first period are 40-19 in favor of Vancouver. Here's Desharnais. Gives it to Nurse. Back to Desharnais. Desharnais tries to hit Draisaitl, but that's going to be icing. The Oilers can't blow a third period lead if they never had the lead. Big brain time. Big brain time. This is also the first time Vancouver's had over 30 shots in a game, is what Sportsnet said. Or 32 shots in a game in the playoffs. That seems surprising to me, but someone will have to fact check me on that. Defensive zone draw. Draisaitl does not win it. There's a shot towards the net and he misses. Kane is going to race the door off for the puck. Nurse off the boards, doesn't get it out. And Vancouver fighting for it. Here's Kane now. Kane and Draisaitl, they can't get the puck out. Vancouver's winning every board battle so far. Desharnais holds it along the boards. Vancouver comes up with possession. Here's Garland. Garland cycling. Throws it down low to Hughes. Hughes looking for a shot. It's blocked by Holloway. Evander Kane can't get that puck. He'll skate it up now. Here's Kane. Oh, and Kane avoids Zadorov got a good piece of him there. Holy smokes. Zadorov and Kane have quite the rivalry here. Here's Garland. Pushed off the puck by CC. Evander Kane will come up with it. He'll skate it up. Here's Kane. High flip into the neutral zone and go for a change. Cody Cece's pinching. Cece with a shot towards goal, and Shilov's with the save. And McLeod will pressure Myers. And here's Di Giuseppe. He has a break, and he throws a shot that goes wide. And here's Edmonton now. McDavid, or Kulak flips it out. The Oilers have their fourth line out here. Susi puts it in deep. Here's, I don't know who was that. Pug Colson. Here's Brown. He'll put it off. Here's Fogle. He has speed. Fogle with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Vancouver does manage to clear the zone. Here's Alman. Puts it in deep. Bouchard to Kulak. Kulak off the glass. He'll get that puck out. Di Giuseppe's having a great night. He is having a good night for Vancouver. Here's Cole. Cole with the puck. He's going to throw it in deep into the Oilers zone. The Oilers have their top line out here. It's flipped out. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Nuge with a high flip. Does not get it in deep. Cole will stop that. And here's Myers with the pass. Vancouver will enter. Here's Miller. Myers with it. Here's Hyman. Hyman high flip. McDavid trying to get to it. He's trying to get to it. Being held up a bit. The Oilers pressuring, but they do not come up with the puck. Vancouver clears the zone. Ekholm will hold on to it, and he'll throw it in deep. Here's the Canucks now. They'll skate it up. Here's Pettersson. He'll enter the Oilers zone. Here's Pettersson now. Reverses behind the net. Darnay ties up his man. Janmark tied up along the boards. Trying to get the puck high and out. The Oilers do clear the zone, but I think that went into the bench, and I think we'll have a commercial break here. I think. These plays are hurting my eyes. The Oilers are literally surviving here. Like, they are just hanging on by a thread. I can check what the face-off percentage is, because Vancouver has been winning every single draw. It's 57.7% to 42.3% in favor of Vancouver, supposedly, according to the NHL website. They're definitely not trying to lose on purpose. Vancouver's just playing a really good game. Saskatoon Storm will play the Los Angeles Rush in the semifinals. Let's go, Borealis. Zadorov and Kane fight incoming. I don't think they're going to be fighting. I think both teams are trying to get the win tonight. Connor Brown could be the hero. Could you imagine? Yo, what's up, Tyler? Yo, what's up, Lee? Lee Mathot. I'll be bold. Connor Brown will score the game winner. Man, that is bold. Go with the hot hand. Boosh bomb incoming. Yeah, the Oilers just need to, one shift at a time, put together one shift, a good shift, then get another good shift, and start to push the pace here. Yo, welcome back. All right, so we're back from commercial break. I'll put the clock back on, and I'm going to hide the chat for a bit, all right? The shots since the first period are 23-8 in favor of Vancouver. Defensive zone draw. McDavid's out there with Draisaitl. They have loaded them up. Here's Draisaitl. Here's Hyman now. He'll skate it into the Canucks zone. He'll try and put it in deep. He'll chase after Myers. And Vancouver comes up with it. Here's Miller now. Enters the zone. Miller against Ekholm. McDavid backhands it up the boards. Draisaitl now. He'll reverse to Bouchard, and my Sportsnet app froze. Here's Bouchard with a shot, and Shelov's with the save. I don't know why my Sportsnet stream froze. .8:21 remaining. Shots are 34-20 in favor of Vancouver. And the Oilers find a way to steal one in Vancouver tonight. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman for Edmonton. Here's Kulak out there. Looks like Kulak and Bouchard on defense. Interesting. Draisaitl wins the draw, but Vancouver's going to come up with it. Here's Joshua. He'll skate by Bouchard. Kulak now tries to make a play. There's a battle along the boards. McDavid will come up with it. He'll put it up. Here's Hyman now. Hyman will bring it in. He'll go wide. Draisaitl will chase it deep into the corner, and he's rubbed off by Myers. And Vancouver will get that puck out cleanly. Here comes Soucy, and he'll throw that puck deep into the Oilers zone. Bouchard now. He'll go behind his own net. He'll wait for reinforcements. Bouchard throws it up the ice. It's deflected in. Ryan McLeod will chase after it. He comes up to it first. Here's Corey Perry. Would love a goal from Corey Perry. Perry now. Perry with a wraparound opportunity, and Shelovs makes the save. Man, could you imagine if Corey Perry had been able to get his first to the playoffs there? Sportsnet Ep is kind of crap. Yeah, it is. But that's a good shift for the Oilers. They got to put together a couple of those in a row. You have McLeod, Perry, and Fogle out together. 7:33 to play. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Need a face-off win. Here's McLeod against Bluger on the draw. Here's McLeod now. Linesman holding onto it, waiting to drop it. And I don't know why the linesman's still waiting. Just drop the puck. McLeod wins it. Here's Nurse. Puts it deep. Corey Perry tries to reverse. And McLeod tries to pick it up. He can't. Or Kane, sorry. McLeod chases after it. And McLeod lost his stick, so he has to get a new one. And here comes the Canucks. They enter the Oilers zone. Desharnais, he'll skate behind his net. He'll play it off the boards. McLeod can't make a play. They might be able to get a clear here. Kane being worked. Vancouver keeps it in. Here's Garland. Garland reverses on Nurse. Garland now to the point. Here's a shot from Zadorov, and he misses wide. And that puck's going to come out. And the Oilers will get a little bit of a change here. Zadorov now waiting for a play up. Edmonton holds the line. Corey Perry to Desharnais. Desharnais gives it to Ceci. Ceci tries to leave it for Nugent Hopkins, but he can't get the puck. Puck goes back deep. Desharnais and Ceci are out there. I don't like that these two are the defensemen out for Edmonton right now. That'll get out of the zone. Nugent Hopkins will chase after Hughes. Here's Hughes now. Off the glass. And Fogle will come back into his own zone. Here's Ceci now. Cody Ceci. Up the middle. Here's... Oh, and Fogle was trying to find Holloway, it looked like. Or... Oh, here's a pass in front, and it stopped. Or went wide. Ceci holds the zone. Oh, it does come out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Gordie Howe. Refreshments. So here's McDavid. Is he out there with Draisaitl again? Shot attempts are 66 to 51 for the Canucks. So, yeah, Draisaitl and McDavid are loaded up again. Ekholm puts it in deep. And here's Besser. Throws it up. Suter. Here's Miller. McDavid's back defending. Here's Miller. Circles behind the net. Looking for a play. Draisaitl will come up with it. Here's Draisaitl. Here's McDavid now. He'll skate into the Canucks zone. McDavid with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Hyman now to the point. Played back down low to McDavid, who does not gain possession. Bouchard tried to reverse the puck, but he couldn't get it. And here's Besser now for Vancouver against Ekholm. He's going to beat his man. Puck goes down low. Bouchard to Draisaitl. He'll just flip that high and out of the zone, and that'll actually go out of play. And that will be a commercial break. Want to see Perry get one? I would love Perry to get one. So the Oilers, what's up with Pettersson? He needs to step up and earn that big money. He's now being paid. I mean, Pettersson's had a pretty good game tonight, I think. Obviously, the penalty he took, not good, but hands are sweaty. I'm shaking. Yeah, my heart rate, now that we're getting into the final 5 minutes of this game, heart rate is starting to go up a little bit here. Shoot, please, says Jin. I agree. A few more of those shifts and we might be able to pull this off. Yes, so the Oilers have found a way to slow the game down a little bit in the last 3-4 minutes, but you know, we need them to just push a little bit more on offense. How can you fall asleep? This game is a nail biter. I mean, Bouchard, I'm pretty sure leads all defensemen for the Oilers in this series in hits, or he's very close to it. It's 7 a.m. Oh, dang. I mean, I can see why you're sleepy then. I have a 6 a.m. meeting. I had to pour some bourbon. Yeah, I've got some beers tonight. I'm sweating like this is too intense. Hyman goal. I mean, I would love that Lion. I would love that. Yo, what's up, Ghost the Russian? New York Shock and Miami Paradise are playing in the semifinals. Look at that, Borealis. I like the names of the teams that you've created. I'm drinking. I am, yes. I drink periodically. All right, commercial break is over. I will be hiding the chat once again, all right? I'll turn the clock back on. 2-2 game. 8 straight games have been decided by 1 goal for Vancouver. They have 5 wins in those 8 games. There's a defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl will take it. Draisaitl wins it. Here's Nurse. Off the glass. Doesn't get it deep. Nugent Hopkins will grab it. He'll put it out. And the puck did not get in. Here's Fogle now. Fogle, he'll skate it in deep. He'll chase after Hughes. Hughes makes a play off of his backhand. That's going to go down the ice, and that's going to be icing, it looks like. There's a big icing here. Edmonton might put McDavid and Draisaitl out here for this offensive zone draw. 4:47 remaining. Yeah, there's McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman with Bouchard and Ekholm. Draisaitl will take this face off. Needs a win. Hyman behind the net. Tries to reverse. Looking for a play. Here's Hyman now. Tries to get it to Draisaitl. Does not get it there. And Ekholm, good play in the neutral zone. Doesn't let it get by him. Here's Pettersson now. McDavid, good back check. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard throws it up the ice. Hyman puts it in deep. Here's Hyman now. He'll hold it along the boards. Draisaitl just a little late coming in on support. And Vancouver will come out with it. Here's Suter, 3-on-2 for Vancouver. Here's Myers. Throws it towards the net, and Pickard deflects it away. Puck goes around, and where is it? Oh, Draisaitl has it. Off the boards, here's Hyman. Hyman skates it in. Hyman makes a move behind the net. Myers with a hit. McDavid tries to go in after it. He's being held up. Battle behind the Canucks net. 2 Oilers, 3 Canucks, it looks like. Hyman does not win it. So here's Suter now. He's checked by Ceci. Oh, and here's Miller with a shot, and that's deflected high and out by Kulak. Holy smokes. This is turned into a chess match now. Who's going to make the mistake first? Next goal. This is next goal wins territory in this game. What a battle behind the net. Edmonton couldn't come up with it. I mean, Vancouver's been winning pretty much every puck battle tonight. Derek Ryan, defensive zone draw. He's out there with Janmark. Is that Brown too? Is this a 4th line shift for Edmonton? Oh, come on, linesman, drop it. Ryan gets kicked out of the draw because the linesman wouldn't drop the puck, man. 4th line shift for Edmonton. Connor Brown is going to take this one. If Brown wins this, I will be impressed. He does not win it. Garland to Hughes. Hughes puts it deep into the Oilers zone. Kulak chases after it. Tries to make a play. Dakota Joshua comes up with it first. Derek Ryan battling. Brown battling. Vancouver comes up with it. Here's Hughes now. Here's Hronek. There's a shot and that deflects high. Here's Ceci. Off the boards. Does not get it out. Vancouver keeps it in. And Garland on Kulak. Does not allow Edmonton to clear. But Janmark will get the puck out. Here's Vancouver now. And here's Janmark. He's going to skate it out. Here's Janmark. He has a goal tonight. He'll get a shot on Shelovs. And there will be a whistle and a face-off in the Canucks zone. I can't do this anymore. Oh. Offensive zone draw. Vander Kane's out there. I'm assuming Dylan Holloway's out there too. McLeod, Kane, and Perry. Here's Desharnais. Throws one towards the net. Misses. Kane with it. He tries. Oh, and McLeod, and it jumps over his stick. Oh, and Perry keeps it in. Here's Kane with a shot, and Shelovs at the save. Corey Perry to Kane. Throws another shot on net and stopped by Shelovs. Here's McLeod. Down low to Perry. Perry tries to center it. Here's Kane. This is a good shift for the Oilers line here. Kane tries to throw it in the middle, and it's stopped. And Vancouver will come up with it. Zadorov to Pettersson. And he'll put it into the Oilers zone. That puck gets out. Here's McLeod. McLeod will skate it in. Gives it to Kane. Kane now battling for it. And there's a play in the neutral zone. Edmonton will gain possession. 2:05 to play. Here's Holloway. He'll dump it in deep. He'll go after Hronek. And Hughes, he bobbles it briefly. Nugent Hopkins. Here's Kulak, or Fogle, sorry. Fogle spins. Fogle behind the net. Fogle tries to play to the point. Can't get it there. And here's Miller for Vancouver. Vancouver puts it in. Ceci will chase after it. Ceci now. That puck comes out in front. Holloway's trying to get it, and Nugent Hopkins will come up with the puck. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Skates into the Canucks zone. Throws it towards the net, and that deflects wide. Here's Fogle now. Trying to find Holloway. And Vancouver gets it out. Suter will skate it in. He'll put it in deep. Ekholm now goes after it. Bouchard supporting, but Vancouver gets possession. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Needs a clear here. He does get it out. Here's Vancouver. Here's Garland. Around the world there. Nugent Hopkins off the glass to the neutral zone. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl with an opportunity. He shoots it, and that goes high and out of play. Oh, we are in crunch time, baby. Holy smokes. What a game, huh? I'll take Miller over McDavid any day. What a great two-way player, says Steve. Hey, that's fair. That's valid. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. They'll have Draisaitl with McDavid out there. 55 seconds to play. Draisaitl. And he loses it. Vancouver with possession. Susie puts it around the boards. Ekholm tries to keep it in. And here's Pettersson. Pettersson. And Ekholm with a poke. And the puck does get out. Hyman puts it around. Vancouver with a high flip into the Oilers zone. Oh, and Vancouver, the Canucks get possession here. Here's the play. Oh my goodness gracious. Vancouver scores. It's Miller. JT Miller scores with 31 seconds to play. Wowzers. The Oilers did not get the puck out of the zone cleanly. Vancouver re-enters the zone. The puck hit the post, and then Miller gets the rebound. That is an absolute heartbreaker, just like the Oilers against Vancouver in Game 4. So, Bouchard gets in position. Nurse chases too high up. And yeah, that's definitely in. Payback for Game 4. Yeah. Bouchard lost his man. What a goal from Miller. Absolutely clutch. JT Miller, 31 seconds to play in this game. Season over? It's not over, Alex. It's not over. You got to win 4 games. I picked the Oilers in 7. What's going on here? Coach's challenge? Well, this would have been initiated by head office. Knobloch wouldn't have... We have a challenge here? This is being challenged, right? Yeah, that arena is loud, Vancouver. It is loud. So the NHL Situation Room, I think, initiated this challenge because... What's going on here? Okay, yeah, that's a good goal. I was going to say, I don't know what the issue was. So here's a face-off. Edmonton's got to get possession. They do not get possession. It's flipped into the Oilers zone. Pickard leaves it for Darnell Nurse now. Here's Nurse. There's 20 seconds to play. Draisaitl. Puck goes up. It's going to enter the Canucks zone, but nobody's there to grab it for Edmonton. They're going to put it around the boards. It's kept in by Bouchard. He does not keep it in. And this game is going to end, I do believe. Final rush for Edmonton. Here's Ekholm. He'll skate it in. Throws it towards Shelovs. And Vancouver is going to pull out the victory here. Or, I mean, there will be a face-off, but this one's pretty much done. So Vancouver will go up 3-2 in this series. Game 6 in Edmonton on Saturday. So, well-deserved win for Vancouver. Vancouver definitely, every game's been a 1-goal game. Vancouver definitely played the better game tonight. They deserve the win, for sure. And Calvin Pickard probably deserved a lot better. The team in front of him did not play good enough, like, at all. Just, that's... That's how this rolls. Vancouver, they go up 3-2 in this series. Vancouver played a phenomenal game. The Oilers played a not so good game, but that's a testament to the Canucks. They were down heading to the second period, and Edmonton, they just didn't play good enough. You know what? I am going to record, though. I'm going to record a quick little post-game reaction. So everyone that's in the chat right now, hi, I'm Austin. Welcome to the quick post-game reaction here. Just finishing up our live stream where the Vancouver Canucks won 3-2. They go up 3-2 in the series. Game 6 will be Saturday in Edmonton, where Vancouver has a chance to go to the conference finals. The Oilers have to win 2 straight games in order to take this series. Now, Edmonton, you can look at this. You can look at the Kings series in 2022. They were down 3-2 to LA in that series. Edmonton managed to win 2 straight games. Can the Oilers win 2 straight in against the Canucks? It's going to be a tough one. Not quite sure if Edmonton can do it. Now, Vancouver wins 3-2 in this game. Bouchard, not a great game. I'm going to have a whole lot more to talk about tomorrow and the day after. Everyone that's in the chat, you can say hi to YouTube. This video is going up on YouTube. So Canucks fans, I just want to say GG, all right? Canucks fans have been very kind to me in the chat. They've been very supportive. And you know what? I just want to throw a shout out to the Canucks fans who tuned into the YouTube video or YouTube stream tonight. I truly do appreciate it. You are all seriously great. Oilers fans that tuned in, listen, the series isn't over. You got to win 4 games. Winning that 4th game is the hardest game to win. So we'll see if Edmonton finds a way on home ice to extend the series or if Vancouver will come away on top. This was my quick little post-game reaction here. Obviously, the Canucks deserve the win. The Oilers did not play nearly good enough. Calvin Pickard probably deserved better, but give the Canucks credit. I knew that they would come out strong. I knew that they would be desperate. And obviously, they played desperate hockey. Vancouver deserved the win tonight. So GG's Canucks, GG's Canucks fans. That guy on Twitch, hold on, I need to give a shout out here. There's a guy on Twitch who's been taking clips of me when the Oilers lose. Not even a show. This guy is hilarious, by the way. So apparently him and I are like the biggest rivalries now. So not even a show. I just want to say GG's. Obviously, the Canucks deserve this. I hope you enjoyed the game tonight. I look forward to, doing some kind of proper response to you at some point. GG's Angie, adamant, I appreciate that. Aussie, shout out to everyone else like me in Australia. Of course, Aussie, Chris Knobloch, call a timeout, challenge impossible. Oilers in 7. We'll see, everyone. Listen, the stream tonight was a blast. If you like this, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you are subscribed if you're not yet subscribed. Obviously, I'll have much more to talk about tomorrow. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, YouTube, for checking in on this post-game recap here. Obviously, I'm not happy with the loss, but the series is not over yet. Best Friday work ever. Thanks for the play-by-play, Austin. It was fun. Now I have to work. Yeah, no worries. Game 6 PTSD on the way. Yeah, this is playing out just like it did against Vegas last year. So we'll see what the Oilers do in Game 6. We'll see if they make lineup adjustments. We'll see if they put Skinner back in net. I think Calvin Pickard deserves the start, in my opinion. Calvin Pickard played great tonight. So GG's Canucks. GG's Canucks fans. Hey, thank you for the follow, Kamalama on Twitch. I appreciate that. All of this is going on YouTube, so thank you so much. Like I said, if you like this, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe and tell someone that you love them. Okay, that's the most important part. Positivity. Oilers fans, I want you to remain positive. Canucks fans, let's remain cordial, positive. Let's be good sports. If you want to throw trash talk, you can throw it at me. Don't throw it at my community. All right, my community is very chill, and what a game, huh? What a game. Hopefully the Oilers come out a little bit stronger in Game 6. Let's go Oilers. GG's Canucks. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. All right, so my recording is over. That is going to go on YouTube for my live stream that's tuned in tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate everything. Pickard did great. Proved the doubters wrong. What a great game. Might have been the best effort for the Canucks the whole playoffs. That was by far the best game the Canucks have played, in my opinion. I agree. Love the Oilers, maybe because I lived in Edmonton for a while. This is a series, fellas. Oh, absolutely. This series is great. Listen, love and positivity always. Tell someone that you love them tonight, okay? That is the most important part. With Darren Detition passing from TSN, sometimes we lose focus on, life in general. The Oilers, obviously, we want them to win, but there are very important things out there in the world. So tell someone that you love them for me, okay? GG's, I'll have a lot more to talk about in the day after video tomorrow, including the officiating, how this game played out, the Oilers lineups, and, the adjustments that Vancouver made. Credit to Rick Tocchet. Terrific coach. Terrific coach in Vancouver. So we'll see you all soon. All right, goal 2 looked offside. Well, it would have been offside if Draisaitl wasn't the one that brought the puck into his own zone. Draisaitl brought the puck into his own zone. So, all right, watch party at Save on Foods in Victoria, BC. Okay, Lee. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. You are all the best. All right, GG's, everyone.